That's awesome.
I wish I knew more lacrosse, but didn't grow up with it. Wasn't
No, I didn't either, but
anywhere.
it was just,
Are we live?
yeah. You're trying to
we
find
look like we
a
are.
sport for your kid, and I'm like, I didn't want. I grew up playing
I
football.
don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I got the size
Behind.
for it. Jared does not have
Hello.
the size for it, and I. Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I didn't know we were live
I
either.
didn't see you there.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there.
Sorry, talking about size.
Let's see, man. Like I have never done this before. I was a little taken off guard, but
Then we
Aaron,
go back to a round of introducing the character.
you want to go
We
back?
haven't done that in a while.
We have not done that in a while.
It's true.
I missed my two.
I mean, no one can see Elvin, but because he refuses to get a camera.
Exactly.
I mean, if we had to pick someone without a camera, I could volunteer.
Then we're gonna have to slide you down in between,
I
like.
had a good 40 seconds.
Still tired of friend.
We are the Initiative
Thunder
Syndicate,
Brothers.
and we play Dungeons and Dragons, and that's what we're going to be doing tonight. But yeah, we have not introduced the characters and the people that play the characters in a while, so we'll mix it up. Rob's usually last, so we'll start with Rob.
We'll start real short description and go. I'm Rob, and I play Lizica, our now undead reborn drow wizard, part cleric as well.
A healer, you say?
Yep, that's what I said.
It's good to have a healer in the
It
group.
is good to have a healer in the group. That's about it.
Any secrets?
Not right at the moment. Not that you know of.
Not that you know of.
I'm Jesse. I play Skruznut, your level 5 bard, level 4 artificer. I had to think of it for. I looked it back. I was like, what am I? I'm a goblin, and I'm with the Izzet Guild,
We're on 17s now.
and we'll see how much longer I'm around.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
You're next. I'm off camera.
Go,
You're
Choda boy.
still in-
Oh, fine.
Jeez, don't go.
I'm Elvin. Elvin Winslow. I am a cleric as well that doesn't fucking heal because screw my group. And I have no secrets. And I like long walks on the beach. And I have no
Like your body.
daddy issues.
He doesn't know his dad.
But I did have grandma issues for a slight
Yeah, that was a thing.
about 10 minutes of last
That
session.
happened a little bit.
And that's about it. That's all I really know.
I have to keep you guys on your toes
Didn't have
because you all were kind of like.
Yeah.
Well, hello. My name is Bill. I play Rocky Bartholomew Brenda Hyde. He's a big ass minotaur. He's kind of brindle, burn on the left side of his face. He is also a badass. He's got this badass sword. He used to have badass glaive. He's got a badass accent, way of life, but he fears L-shaped rooms.
That's so true. That is a thing.
And doors.
And doors that come to life.
Anything that could potentially be a mimic.
And he's a germaphobe, which is probably why he chose to go paladin, because I'm immune to disease. So
There you
it's
go.
like perfect. But he's still scared shitless of him.
The biggest germ around, Skriz.
You, Chuck Norris.
Thanks for your time.
I play Navenna, the resident weirdo. Aside from
Now,
Chris.
now.
Aside from Chris.
Stay in your lane.
This town's not big enough for it, too.
Weird in different ways. Weird in different ways.
I kind of want to see them do like a 48 hours episode, like Gus and Cratch did.
True.
Like no one else is allowed to play. You guys are all on vacation. Just
Oh,
the
gosh.
two.
Like every room we go in, come out of a different pocket. Like each pocket leads to another world, and I'm just like I come out with different pockets and all that. Like
You guys
it's like-
can't tell me that wouldn't be a good
it's like
episode.
Quantum Leap,
Oh,
but
yeah.
with pockets.
So,
Sorry.
as Chris was talking about, I have a giant coat with all the pockets, and I'm a transmutation wizard, and I have a giant hat.
Nice. I also want to see a team up of Elvin and Lizica. That's exactly why I want to see it.
I have the advantage
Because like you're Nick Nolte
Oh yeah.
and he's Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
Although your personalities are very reversed. He's more serious and you're
Yeah, I was gonna say
more funny.
It's a little different.
But Nick Nolte wanted to kill Eddie Murphy in that movie. Not anyway. I am Nictus, aka Kevin. I play the Dungeon Master and pretty much all the other characters in the game, and I make up all the weird shit that happens to our players. I think that's it. So we're gonna do a brief recap. Last week's session, they the party here finished up basically all of the challenges. They finished up the last challenge of the Orzhov Syndicate, completing the maze. But we had to end the session because they were still in the vault, and they were tasked with taking something out of the Orzhov vault. They chose to take the spirit of a little boy that they found in the vault.
God, that sounds weird.
Well, he was a little boy. No, you did not. He's a ghost.
Releasing his soul.
In the ice cream truck.
And basically, that was where we ended the session after the bank heist and trying to escape through the different various traps
So now we're
and
back
dangers.
out front.
You're in the vault. You're in the area with the Obsidian.
Okay.
Okay, so we're back in the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
One of them asked you if this was what you had chosen.
Yep.
Well, yeah, why not? He's stuck in here. Sounds like it sucks. Sounds like he wants to leave. Sorry about your Volto if he's a security system. But rules is rules. And we gotta get going.
But you don't get to keep what you take.
Well, that's bullshit. I thought, so you're going to take this poor kid back?
Yes.
Well, he said he was trapped here because he couldn't leave. So maybe once he leaves, he can evaporate into just like go up. You know? I don't. Yes.
His
I think
soul,
Fred's still looking.
Yeah, I'm too
I'm
old for
so
that shit.
confused.
his soul is indebted to this facility.
A little kid soul?
Yes.
Why are you going out and indebting kids' souls?
Well, looks can be deceiving.
Why is it? So what's he owe you all? What are you talking about, Lux?
He took a loan.
Damn, kid, what are you buying that you need a loan?
He didn't repay,
I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't repay.
and they serve forever.
So you're gonna make him serve forever because he needed a quarter buy of candy?
He agreed to the terms of the contract.
But he's a child. He shouldn't be allowed to agree to terms that.
He's not a child. That's just the form he prefers. Sympathy.
Ew. That's nasty. Should have took the damn chair.
Well, I mean, I don't really think it matters what we take because we don't get to keep it anyways.
Those were the terms.
All right, we're done. So we get our little stamp of approval.
Yes.
You got a burp or something?
No.
Got a bullfrog in your throat?
Sometimes.
Do you get gas as a spirit or not so much?
You see that the other four spirits are looking sort of perturbed at the odd questioning. And they fade out. The only one that seems to remain is the one that looks like it has a skull for a face.
Must have got gas.
Did you ever go to the nightclub?
You ever had gravy?
The nightclub.
Yeah, what was that nightclub? You know where I killed it at?
Yeah, it's nighttime and you go to the club.
Yeah, the Hellfire Club.
Yeah.
Like your face would fit in perfect there.
You're wearing a pretty rad costume to go and rave, as the kids say.
Never heard of it? It'll pick up pretty soon.
I don't think these ghosts have ever been
We
more
don't
annoyed
really
at their entire
leave.
undead
Huh?
We don't really leave
Oh.
What's
often.
that saying? Face for radio?
What the hell's a radio? Is that one of your, like...
He doesn't have a face either. It's just a no offense, but
Alright, do you have a quick way out of here?
yeah, I guess.
You mean the steps isn't fast enough?
Do they go up? Because
They
were...
will now.
Alright, yeah, I'm getting bored with the dead people.
As you're standing on top of the Orzhov Syndicate symbol, you're in the middle basically of not only the vault but their guild hall. You're able to draw the mana ley line energy from them, and it fills up on your pendant. You now have collected all 10 mana ley line energies from the guilds of Ravnica.
Better get going.
Yeah, and we'll just take off running upstairs.
Let's get going, guys.
The last spirit fades out. The little boy spirit looks at you with his like sandy reddish blonde hair, and he kind of stands at the edge of the little, not quite platform, but and then he takes 2 or 3 steps backwards, kind of hovering into the vast dark that would normally drop a person, and you see his eyes light up with like yellow energy, and his face turns into like shadowy mist, and he's enveloped by the darkness. You think you catch maybe the slightest glimpse of a smile when he leaves.
Was it like a devious smile? Or
Of course it was. As a little kid. Little kids were.
True.
So it could have gone either way. Could have just been happy.
I think we should go. I think we're in a hurry here.
Chris is already
Yeah, it's a deposit
upstairs.
to make. Start heading back, making sure to grab my immovable rod if it's still there.
The rod's still there. Yes.
I'm glad you
Couldn't
thought.
move, so.
Yeah.
Yes, Chris runs up there and gets clothesline.
Yeah. It's too dark.
You were able to traverse the stairs back out into the lobby area and walk out the front door with no difficulties. The ominous feeling that you had seems less as you leave, and it seems a little brighter in the building than it did before. Still dark, still gloomy. But now you can see a little bit more of the ceilings, and they're like these high vaulted, like cathedral-like ceilings. Whatever the spirit was blocking out the stained glass windows from letting any light in.
I say we just straight bolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta get there.
Thank you. How many people can you? Is polymorph concentration?
It's concentration.
Well, we're not that far away though. I mean, we're what, like hours journey, maybe.
Well,
I know we're pretty close.
I don't. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't know that.
I think it's in the same district, too.
Yeah, I don't know that do anything special other than hauling ass will get us there quicker.
okay. Sounds good.
Polymorph isn't going to get us there faster anyway. We can each only do one, and I'm not sure if you've got that prepared. So
Mm-mm.
someone will be left behind.
One,
Even if
one person.
So the excuse me, the Transguild Promenade is much like a road as it is an opening. So you are currently in Orzova, which is here, and where you're trying to head is down in the 10th District Plaza.
10th district.
Isn't it?
That's pretty good.
Pretty much, isn't it?
Yes.
Transguild Promenade, you said?
You're trying to head to the
The plaza thing.
Plaza of the Guild Pact, or Plaza 10th Guild Plaza.
I think it's is it up top?
Oh no, it's like across the street.
Oh,
what time of day is it?
Nighttime.
Nighttime.
yeah, it's
It
nighttime.
is right
Okay.
there.
It's probably 2-3 o'clock in the morning at this point.
Yeah, it wouldn't take 5 minutes to get there.
All right. Sensel's flying overhead as per usual. As that.
I want to go
She hasn't
straight there, and I
changed
hope
back
we
Oh yeah.
get Madame Madrid right in the way. I'll have my shield out and scimitar, like ready for any clash with any group that we get on the way.
I like it.
No, I don't care. I just want to fight her.
Yeah,
Dales?
got your back.
Someone also might want to fight us and take our pendant now that we've finished too.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, good news, we're super close. And worst case scenario, we just get Liz over there to do the damn thing.
We get bonus points for turning in too.
Yeah, we didn't really talk about it, but are we all kind of on the same page with our new power? We want to turn things kind of back the way they were. Guilds can't revolt against each other. Is there anything special we want to put in there?
More protections for the guildless. That's the whole reason I joined up in the first place.
Okay, that's good. Less vampires.
Less
more protection
vampires,
for the
More
less
goblins.
loopholes.
guild. I'm gonna say cleaner gravy. Higher. So I'm gonna develop.
Let's start with the easy stuff first.
I'm thinking like
Gravy or
Go
DA.
work on weekends.
like some sort of food regulation industry. You know.
what's wrong with the food now? It's been
Well, you know. So yeah, it's just some things I'm thinking about.
yeah. I'm thinking if we have food regulations, I'm thinking the name of the bar might change.
To Super Rockies. Cleaner Rockies.
They closed.
Rockies Yosaki's.
Saki Rocky.
Saki and Rocky.
Japanese steakhouse.
Everybody comes in there thinking it's gonna be something fancy. It's a sock. You have to squeeze your.
That's how you get the sauce.
They dip a sock in your drink and you just they strain it.
I think Rocky would want to change it.
Yeah.
And then you would want to keep it.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. Anywho, yeah, cool. As long as we're on the same page, you know, restoring what's right. Let's hop to it.
Let's get it.
So I will. I think I'll try to be the one to go out the door first. Kind of check real quick passage and kind of lead the way to the square.
Okay.
I'll definitely be wanting to look out for Madame Madri and other groups, but specifically, I feel like they might be close to the same boat, hearing that they were only one challenge away too. So
So
Anything.
you wander out, cautiously looking around into the plaza square. Something feels off in the air tonight.
it's not good.
As you look into the skyline, what normally would be a very clear, starry night, there seems to be ripples throughout the sky. As if the veil between the worlds has been rippled. At times, it almost looks as though you can see other things coming through.
Don't worry, there's other elective hours too.
and the elder
Oh,
brain.
God, I'm dumb as hell.
That just makes it easier for them.
Shut up.
And for a split second, it looks almost as if you see, it's like when you see a bolt of lightning flash through the sky and there's a cloud in front of it and you can kind of see the outline of something behind it. Only the flash is this sort of astral bluish purple energy. And behind it, it looks as though something squid-like and large is flying off in the distance.
Is it in the shape of a brain?
It's not.
Okay, good.
It looks kind of like a flying squid.
Oh, interesting.
Like you swear you see tentacles and the back parts of like a fin, but it looks massive and only for a second.
Find Eldridge Kraken.
Does this sound like any of the stuff that What's His Nuts was talking about in the interdimensional spaces?
You would have no idea of knowing.
Like,
I don't know. We could try asking Skriz, see if he remembers Because he went and saw some weird creatures. I don't know if he remembers them though.
I mean, I kind of feel like now we gotta start hauling ass. Something's
Yeah.
going down.
Yeah,
We need to
you're right.
move quickly.
You're right. All right. Let's push forward.
At like a casual pace? Are we
I
running?
think we're running at this point.
Do we? When I kick the door open from Orzova, do we see anyone on the streets or anything else? Kind
No, I mean it's nighttime. I mean most of the people are in for the night. There's a few, wanderers about, but they're like late night drunk people coming home or working late. But it's not like there's a massive amount of people. There's maybe the occasional person just kind of like wandering by, just looking like they're just leading their lives. They don't look threatening or dangerous in any way.
All right, then haul ass to
Yeah.
the square.
Knowing that Liz is carrying the amulet, I'm gonna keep an eye out, but I'm gonna stick nearby him just in case something happens.
Okay, and what kind of order are you in?
I think we should keep Liz in the middle, me and Elvin on both sides,
Mhm.
or on the front and the back, and then do you guys want to be like on his sides or kind of escorting him?
That's
That's fine.
works.
Go flying B.
I don't know what your character is.
I don't have mine.
You don't have. Oh.
I am borrowing one. I don't have one yet.
It can be
I have a
Oh, fine. We'll leave it in the case so they're immortalized.
There we go. So we're kind of like that, right into the square.
only I'm the fox.
Yeah. For now.
She has probably marked herself.
Into it.
All right, sorry, I did not bring a bat. But
Okay.
like the one thing I didn't bring. I have so many minis in this box. That's the one. I didn't bring.
Well, to be fair, normally I wouldn't use a bat. Usually use a magpie.
Magpie.
You feel a rumble and a tremble in the ground beneath your feet. You begin to see some of the cobblestones and paved parts of the road as you're trying to cross this very large open plaza begin to crack and shift violently. Massive spokes of ground beneath your feet begin to jut up into large cavernous openings and massive land spikes made of solid rock from the earth below. I need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw.
What you do,
I
Rocky?
would say everyone gets +2.
Yeah.
At least these people. I don't know if Elvin's close enough.
That's
Probably
my
close.
self doing this one.
Touch myself. Well, I touch myself.
That's a 26.
Wow. That's better than I did. I think I only got 15.
Maybe you should try my way.
Did you say I get a +2?
+2.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
17.
get +2 as well.
11.
I get a
15.
26.
I only got a +1 in dex. I can get
8? Well, as a group, you passed.
Yeah, thanks, Rocky.
Just carrying the team.
You're able to avoid some of the large open pitfalls as you continue to progress your way across the plaza. You can see basically the massive archway, which is where you're wanting to head, and it illuminates with the symbol of the Guild Pact above its precipice. It almost looks sort of like a giant open gazebo. From the cracks beneath you, though, you begin to hear the sound of laughter. You hear tiny little voices that seem very familiar to you that you haven't heard in a very long time. As you hear crabbling and scrabbling coming from beneath. It sounds like something is crawling up. It sounds like something is crawling up from the ground. You kind of take a moment to look at what's coming up through some of the holes, and you see little bright yellow eyes with like little flames coming off of them, and big fanged teeth. These little tiny red looking creatures coming up with big claws. They look like they're maybe this is about a foot and a half, maybe 2 feet tall at most. They have like these little chains wrapped around them, and they're crawling up like super fast.
Those little things from the Rakdos
Yes.
field?
Oh, the cacklers.
Cacklers.
Uh-oh. What do they want?
There's about 3 or 4 of them, from what you can tell. Looks like they're coming up from the little tiny pits. And as you're distracted by this, Rocky,
Oh.
does a 27 hit you?
Let me see.
I rolled good. From one of the larger pits, this massive chain with a large hook on the end of it comes up and wraps around your throat and tries to yank you down into the hole.
Uh-oh.
I need you to make a strength saving throw to see if you are actually knocked prone.
Can I rage and take advantage?
If you were a barbarian, sure.
I was like, what?
Surprise!
I forgot to tell you, level 9, I went barbarian.
Surprise. Uh-oh.
Strength Saving throw. Wow,
You never put your armor back on, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good.
It was implied.
That's good.
Whatever.
Nope, not canon.
Strength saving throw. Element blessed me. 17.
17. All right. So you feel this hook wrap around you, and it begins to like drag you, and it pulls your as you plant your feet. You're trying to keep yourself from being tipped over, and you're able to kind of steady yourself. But this thing almost feels as though something's trying to climb up this chain using you as leverage. I need everybody to roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
This was quick. Yes.
Natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. Would you like to hit the button?
Ooh, I got a 18. Ooh.
Damn, bro, I like it. Look at that.
Nice. He's about to get
I rolled the lowest for once.
Yeah,
Or what'd you get?
18.
Holy crap. The Bard goes last? That's ridiculous.
That's
It's like when cheese stands alone, the bard goes last.
I ignored mom.
So put ourselves in that water.
I hurt myself. Are they? I can't remember.
That's a child in the freezer.
Full feedback.
What's that?
Just to your side there.
Yeah. Imagine her flying above us anyway.
This is one of the like pits that opened up. This is a smaller
Dilly
little
dilly!
pit that has opened up.
Yeah, we gotta change the camera.
This is some of the rock that is like jutted up and is like started taking shape in the middle of the streets.
Where's our destination then?
You're trying to get
Like all the way off the map?
yeah.
We need to
Okay.
this back.
How much further off the map is it?
That's pretty far. I mean, like you're not gonna get there in a couple rounds.
Get where?
Where we're trying to go.
Okay.
I wonder if it has to be you that turns in the necklace since you're attuned to it, or anyone can.
No, it's him.
I don't think it was. I don't think it wasn't an attunement thing for this necklace, right?
No.
Okay. I didn't think so.
So anyone can do it.
I think that was champion's pendant. That's the champion.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm.
What's your plus on your initiative?
Me too.
Well,
No.
you're gonna go ahead.
Oh no.
Yeah, they have scouts.
Oh,
I don't know what I'm doing.
that it's T-Rex down.
Maybe. It might be. Giant ape. 1, 2. Or
Smell it. Sure. What up? There you go.
I do not have that.
Take sorcerer initiative.
The
Initiative.
meta magic adept.
He
Yeah.
was trying to convince me to do that.
Dude, it's
It would have
so
been
cool.
pretty fun. Let's
You can
go.
twin your spells.
I don't know if you have enough sorcery points from that feat to be able to do that.
Yeah, it would
spells.
probably cost 4
Yeah.
coins. Maybe.
Because I think you only get like 2 or 3 at the feat.
Well, you know.
It's still can do some cool stuff.
That should work.
I'm
Not sure if I have fireball right now.
not so sure they work in this game.
Yeah, I don't have Fireball up right now.
I do. I think I might guess seem a little fiendish.
They are, however, lined up rather nicely.
They are. It's very tempting.
Not hit all of them, but I can hit some of them with Lucky Bolt.
So you said the giant chain came out of the bigger hole, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Which means something else is going to come out here in a second.
Yeah.
There. It's one of the best fighting songs there is.
I think it's the same, but I mean, it's good.
Not all. It's like it shows up at least once a month, sometimes more.
What are you on? Sirenscape, or are you just on Spotify?
No, I'm just on Spotify.
Yeah, there's some good battle mixes.
Yeah.
There's like a
That's what I use.
one which is pretty cool. Everything from the Stallone movie.
In a different game, I'm playing a homebrewed alchemist, and that would be really nice to toss one of my alchemical bombs in the middle of.
Yeah.
Cast a grenade.
That's not what it is. It's awesome.
This is the holy hand grenade.
Run away!
You see a rabbit come around the corner. Run away.
Now I feel like that character needs a rabbit familiar just because.
I think that one is that a what call it, the African swallow? Oh, it's, African swallow can carry.
It's not about where you can grasp it. A 2-ounce swallow could not carry a 4-pound coconut. Well, unless they had a string between the two of them. Well, yeah, obviously. We found them.
What'd you get from your shift?
18.
Oh, I did too.
Nice.
I got 19 actually. Sorry, it's my plus one.
Well,
Sorry.
thank you for asking.
Sorry, you suck.
I got a 17.
Sorry, I'm just.
Wow, I'm gonna make sure I'm not within 10 feet of you.
Just kidding.
He just stepped
I'll make
out.
up for it.
I'm just gonna fall into
Well, I
this
think
pit.
we're all gonna be. You're just gonna see if I can go.
I'll make up for it.
Okay. No, that can't be right. Okay. Elvin, how'd you do?
Natural 21.
Nice. Lizica,
19.
19.
Oh, good tonight.
Technically, I have advantage on
It's true. But
it. Oh, wow.
Nevena,
Natural 22.
Rocky,
got 18.
18. And Skriznet,
17.
7.
Wow.
If we all get to go first.
Good night when we're when 17's the lowest initiative score on our team.
Or it's not even worth
That could be true.
You think you're gonna fuck up?
Just gotta catch the damage.
I didn't say anybody uses advantage on the game? Yeah.
I got banished earlier.
I mean,
It feels good, doesn't it?
To be banished? No.
It would have been hilarious though, if you actually weren't from this place.
That would have
And
been.
you're just never gonna
Yeah.
play your dragon again.
Yeah. Just like, oh,
Because
I'm back in the Forgotten Realms now.
Last secret.
Yeah.
then he pops back up like 3 years later.
Yeah. It's like I clawed my way back to Ravnica. And then immediately get banished again.
Or we could make it different. He gets banished. And he's acting. That's how it feels.
Oh, yeah. Like this. It's just the Dungeon and Box game. I'm just straight up get banished and I've turned to Ravnica.
Go back to their good body.
It's just the Ravnica language is like slightly different, so Lizica Or Lictus and Lithgow are actually the same thing, just slightly different accent.
Sorry, I'm doing math.
Yeah, he said.
Yeah, we're only
Lictus, but
level
they
3.
heard Lizica.
Gotcha. Yep. It's canon.
What was that show called?
Austin Powers.
Oh, he does sing. It's a TV show. Is it? I don't know.
Okay. We're going to start the round with the wrong thing. There we go. Okay, we're gonna start the round with above you in the sky, where the moon seems to appear behind a cloud. You look and you see it looks like a wheel spinning inside of another wheel. And it looks as though someone is like dancing on this mechanical wheel. It's sort of like floating around, sort of hovering. And you hear a very familiar cackle of Madame Madri up from above you.
What kind of dance moves does she have? Like Thriller, Grease.
Dance Dancer.
What is it?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I do not remember anything like that.
That's because that's not Madame Madri.
Well, she sounds pretty good.
It's a guy.
How far up in the air? Roughly, or did you say?
She is probably, because I'm on a little flight stand, she probably hovers down to within 20 feet.
Okay.
Beautiful.
From inside the little like circle part, through the fires, you actually see a larger face of Madame Madri come from the flames, and from the fire erupts a larger fire, and it sort of like belches out of the circle, and a fire elemental appears right here.
Danger.
Guys, I got this. Fireball, fire missile, nothing will go wrong.
Yeah. Maybe he'll
The dancing wheel performer from the Rakdos. Skriznet, you can make a history check to see if you remember who this is or if you recognize them.
I'm gonna say no. I got an 8.
No.
You probably didn't care.
You know that there were performers within Madame Madri's troupe that did do sort of dangerous stunts like that. Some of them were very powerful sorcerers, and others were like blood witches. And yes, some of them did have the ability to summon elementals and demons. But this particular one, you don't think that you remember her.
But that's not Madame Maduri.
No, just her face came out, and then it kind of like got absorbed back into the flames. And then when it came back out again, it almost looked like another face. It was the face of the fire elemental kind of coming out, looking like it was being belched out of the circle.
So it's kind of like the mummy.
Yeah,
face in
yeah.
Fire, and it was Madame Madri.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add initiative for that thing. Oh man, that's pretty good. All right. So the wheel dancer is going to. Did it? Huh?
The fire elemental.
I actually did not glue that. That it came out of the box looking like that.
All right.
That's probably just how it made.
The wheel flame dancer is going to it's gonna hold its action.
Fun.
Next up is Navenna.
Oh, great. Okay.
Make it count.
I'm gonna try. Okay. So I am going to cast my bonus action level 2 Dragon's Breath ice on myself.
Okay.
And then I am going to breathe on all the little What are they called?
Cacklers.
Cacklers. I'm going to breathe ice at all the little cacklers here.
Yeah.
3d6. They have to make a dex saving throw, or they take 4 half damage.
Deck saving throw.
And I think I can reach all of them.
Let's see, 17. 17. 8. And a 23.
All right. Save is 16.
So all but one pass.
All right, and that is 16 damage. Or
16
8.
damage.
Or 8.
You notice that the ice damage does not seem to take effect in the way that you hoped it would.
Fudge.
So I will deduct some hit points from some of these things.
Maybe we'll work on the fire element.
And other than that, I am going to move so that we're not all clustered together.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea.
Um, and I'm going to send Pencil basically off the map because she's not going to be very helpful.
All right. Anything else from you?
Nope.
All right. Next up is going to be Elvin.
Pencil for utility. So keep it pencil.
Not in this fight.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Elvin, he sees these cacklers and starts to get PTSD from the first time he saw
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been since episode 1.
Yeah, some,
I thought it was time to bring him back.
this is some heavy shit.
It's
Doc.
been a while.
We are going to use a spell.
Ooh, I can't spell it.
So there it is. Yes. Okay. So kind of looking over there, he's you hear this kind of like faint whisper, but in like almost like a language you guys will understand. I'm gonna cast Arms of Hadar in the center of those cacklers.
The radius on it.
Radius is 10 feet. So it should hit everything. Because it should be everything 20 foot.
10-foot radius?
Yeah.
10 feet radius. You actually get the fire element.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit everybody in there. One.
Is that a concentration thing? You stay up?
It's
It just
one
it-
time thing,
it is
but it's
instantaneous,
a
okay.
strength save. So you see these tentacles kind of come up from the ground on each side and just basically swing downwards, kind of trying to entrap them in a cone. So make a strength save.
Strength save.
Yep.
So that's for
15 or higher pass.
the cactus.
Fail. 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 Pass.
And then the fire elemental, I think, needs to make.
Oh, and then the fire elemental.
Okay.
Fire elemental saves.
So this is 46. So how many saves did you have?
Fire elemental and one of the cacklers. So weird seeing him cast spells. I kind of forget sometimes that he has them.
So it's going to be 16 damage for
What type of damage?
necrotic.
Necrotic damage? Okay.
So on a failed save, the target will take 4d6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions until their next turn. On a successful save, creature takes half, but does not suffer that effect. So the people that failed
Can't use
can't use reactions this turn.
Okay. So this one back here, being the deepest one still in the pit, is the only one that passed. These three, as they're hit with the arms of Hadar,
Yeah.
You see the little tentacle things like whip up from the shadows and start just smacking these little cackler things around, just like flailing like octopus tentacles, just bashing them, looking like little ping pong balls flying. It does a significant amount of damage. Basically everyone. Yeah, basically everyone. I need you to make
Within 10 feet.
a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
I remember this. Oh, they have very good wisdom. Good.
Actually, I need you all to make 3 wisdom saving throws.
Well, I crit the first one.
Do we get the plus
That-
2?
if you're within 10 feet of me, so yes.
The lowest one was
Well, you and Liz do.
the lowest one I got was a 21.
Okay, so you saved all of them.
Lowest I had was 17.
You saved all of them.
16, 15, 9.
You failed 1.
Wait, hold on.
Everything is above 16. Is that good?
Yes, you passed them all.
15, 14, and 11.
This is going to be a charm condition.
You passed all of them. So you're the only one that takes any damage. It's not charm. You are going to take 6 points of psychic damage as these things begin to laugh as they're being clubbed. Their laugh sort of like fills the air all through this little area, and it causes this almost like very shrill, distracting, unearthly sound. But 3 of these little cackler demons go immediately down from the spell.
Well, now they will take their reactions forever.
Night night forever.
The reactions playing their feud.
Okay, let me eliminate a couple of these off of here. And is that anything else from you, Elvin?
I will use my bonus action to put the Hexblade curse on Lion Elemental Breathe and Binge.
Cursed.
And then,
Here you go.
for my movement, I'm going to run over to.
Hug the fire emblem?
I'm gonna run over to the crackler that's still kind of in the pit. So I'm a little pissed he didn't get fucking knocked back down to the pit of hell.
Alright.
That's it.
Okay. Lizica, you're up.
Alright. See, I need this metagame for the spell, for the dragon fight. I'm gonna use the fire shield. I'm gonna use the cold or the chill shield, so I get resistance to fire. So basically, I get like this like cold armor that goes around me. As also any creature that attacks me, the melee takes cold damage as well. That will.
Just imagine you saying that like Mr. Breed about one.
Okay, that is what I'm gonna do for this turn. That's not concentration. So don't have to worry about that. I am gonna spread out a little bit though, just so we don't get eaten by an AoE. Him over there. So that's my turn.
The raging fire elemental looks almost like it's got like a serpentine body on the legs of it. This thing slides forward and moves into Rocky's square.
Good. Good.
Personal space.
Did the chain fall off my neck?
You're actually in his space.
Oh.
You
on fire.
take
No,
you take 4 points of fire damage as he first enters the space.
Started my turn. They're gonna be Give one of those.
And
Shit now.
I got my black.
Oh, you want? Orange.
he's going to reach out his flame-like appendage and try to grab you with it. Does a 16 hit? He'll make a second attack. I'm pretty sure that a 1 does not hit you.
He falls into pit. Missing stuff.
That's going to be his turn. Next up is Rocky. At the start of your turn, you take 6 points of fire damage, and you're on fire.
You're on fire.
This rock is on fire.
Yeah, you are on fire. Basically, your non-magical clothes just burst into flames. Your fur starts catching on fire. You are on fire.
Roll that. Yeah.
I feel like you're the Hound from Game of Thrones. You're like, see more flames.
Okay, cool. So start of my turn. It takes an action to put out the fire, and an action to break the grapple. on the
It
thing.
takes an action to douse the flames, and you need to not be in him. You can't like be. You can't be like standing on him.
Don't be in them. And then it would take an action to break the chain around my neck too, to try and.
You can make the strength save at the end of your turn. It's not an action.
Okay. That is just great.
Because you're not restrained really. Like you still have freedom of movement. This thing tried to like basically yank you down, and then you feel it kind of got taut, and then sort of slacked again.
And how far up is she?
She's about 30 feet, 20 to 30 feet. We'll say 20. She hovered down to about 20. We'll call it.
So.
Grisnet, you're on deck.
All right. With my movement, I want to like take half a step back and then start running full speed for the middle of this big ass pit.
Okay.
Once I just kind of clear the crest a little bit, so I'm not necessarily out of his range, but I'm more so over the pit so the chain isn't going to hit the side. I want to cast Misty Step with my bonus action to Misty Step to her.
Okay.
And then I want to try and like come down on her with my sword and in a way where I can like hit her and also like be embedded in her own body, I guess.
You're trying to land on her wheel?
I want to like land on. I'm just gonna swing at it. I don't know what I'm trying to do.
I'm not sure what you're trying to
Is
do.
it made of metal?
Yes.
And it's actively spinning. So
Yes. It looks like a almost like a mill wheel, but like turned sort of on its side. What you actually look and you see there's another wheel underneath. That's actually what's causing her to be in the air.
Okay.
We're just constantly.
So yeah, I'm gonna.
She's kind of like dancing across it, and there's fire coming up between them. It's pretty sweet, right?
Either way, I'm being fine. So I will do that and then swing at her, kind of as I'm coming down and see if I can stay up there.
I'd say acrobatics check.
Okay. Athletics.
Nah, I'm gonna say that's an acrobatics thing. You're trying to like keep your balance.
What if I changed what I wanted to do to just grapple her?
Then you could just make a grapple attack. You could do that.
Okay. I think I will do that.
Oh, okay. So you jump, then you misty step, and you're gonna attempt to make a grapple attack on her.
Yep.
On your way down.
Yep. And then I want the chain to basically be over the middle of the hole so it falls back down. It doesn't give anyone leverage to.
Man, it really sucks if somebody counterspelled while you're.
Dude, don't get no fucking idea.
Yeah,
It sucks. Damn.
I think it'd be funny.
Sorry, I already did it. I counterspell Rocky.
Like, you could use reaction Misty Step as soon as you do it, and then just fall right into that pit.
Well, I'd still have an action to click the move around. And this. My attack. I guess that's it.
So where did you land?
Well, I tried to. I tried to Misty Step to her and then like grapple her. So I guess I'm just going this way.
Well, you had to misty step up about 20 feet in the air to do a grapple.
Yeah.
Even if I split the difference with you, it's at least 15 feet.
Sure.
So you had to land. I'm gonna say make a. I'll give you athletics or acrobatics to see if you land good.
We're gonna go with athletics. I land pretty good.
Okay.
22.
Yeah, so you are going to take a little bit of fall damage, but not a lot. Mostly because you were kind of braced for it. So you're going to take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of like go down. Your knees just ain't quite what they used to be.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna miss.
But I mean, it looked cool.
Pretty sick.
Skriznet.
I'm going to. You said the wheel is metal, right?
Yes.
I would like to. Well, once I see this elemental come here, I'm like, oh, fuck this. Hot. I'm going to take off. All the way over here. And then I'm going to, up at the wheel, mumbling Madame Madri's name, I'm going to cast Heat Metal. She's walking on the metal thing, right?
Yes, but the flames are also like already kind of heating the metal. I'm just letting you know so you don't waste a spell slot.
You know what? Fuck it. I think here's what I'm going to do. Am I within 30 foot of range, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Ooh, interesting.
You haven't seen fucking anything funny yet.
What kind of save?
It's a wisdom saving.
Wisdom save. How am I that dumb?
Ugh.
I got a 7.
Wow.
It was a 16 to
That
save.
has to hurt.
Yeah, I got a 7.
So yes, Skriz is there and he's thinking of a goofy song and he just starts singing it to her. He's like, "Gonna find that bitch, gonna choke her right, gonna hit the floor tonight. Kisses and blood. Skriz is gonna fight. Skriz is gonna fight."
Nice.
If that's not inspiration, I don't know what it is. That was
That's the first
amazing.
time you saw it.
I am going to give you inspiration on it.
That's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
And then for I'm gonna give Rocky Bardic Inspiration.
You got it. I mean, that song is enough to just inspire anybody.
Oh,
I know, right?
We all get inspiration. I'm calling it.
All right.
So she is creature of your choice that you see within range. Is funny, falls into a fit of laughter if this spell affects it. The target must succeed wisdom. Becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. So does she fall in the wind? Just the wheel just like throw her ass.
I guess we'll find out.
I go yeeting one way, the wheel the other.
Yeah. I feel like I like to imagine you miss the grapple
So each
defensive
turn,
spell.
at the end of each of
So is she prone?
yeah, she is prone. So she goes prone. on
Yes.
the
So
wheel.
she falls. Well, she actually falls off of the wheel and lands on the ground.
I must have knocked her off balance.
The wheel seems to keep
Mike.
spinning for like a little while, but she herself is no longer in the air like that.
Nice. And then at the end of each of its turns, and each time it takes damage, it can make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, go ahead and no, I don't actually have a prone one. That's weird.
And I think that's the end. Movement, bonus action, action.
All right, so yes, she is prone. Next up is going to be the chain from the pit. You see about 3 or 4 chains come flinging up from the pit all at once, and you see a massive body come up with them, and it kind of flings itself up and lands next to Lizica. The body itself looks to be a large humanoid creature with pale, sort of sooty, dirty skin. It's wearing this skull mask that's definitely not an actual, like, it's not a skull. It's a skull of some other creature. There are big spiked tusks coming out of its back and on its shoulder pads, and it has these large hooked chains that are wrapped around its legs and its feet and coming out of its arms. It actually looks like the chains are in its arms, like in its flesh, like melded to it.
Dang.
It looks like Bane.
All right, it is going to make a. It's going to use a chain smash attack on Lizica. I am assuming that an 8 does not hit you.
Bullshit.
Stupid dice rolls.
I'll give you a chance.
That's unfortunately that is his only action. He does not have multi attack.
That's that just means he does a lot. That's one.
Just like reach and come and go.
The cackler is going to make a firebolt attack at Elvin.
Disadvantage. They're within 5 feet.
Actually, it's going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter at you. Wisdom save.
Casting Tasha's Hideous Laughter at Elvin.
This is the type 16 or above. I didn't can't see it.
I think it's a 5.
I'm laughing.
You are prone and laughing. That is his action. As the cackler begins to laugh at you, you see his eyes light up with this green energy, and as it's laughing, you see this this almost like trail of steam coming out of its mouth as it sort of swirls around you. Your brain is filled with the laughter, and suddenly you just find this little creature just hilarious as you keel over prone.
Is that concentration?
Tasha's Hideous Laughter? I believe so.
I think we need 2 concentrations. One for Skriz and for the cackler.
Now, is he able to still maintain concentration on his spells?
Actually, curses not.
Got it. All right. The cackler is going to move out of the pit and run behind on the other side by that rock. Yeah, that's right there. That's fine.
Here we go.
Next up, 3 more chains come up out of the pit.
He's got
more!
And another one pops up here in front of Lizica.
Uh-oh.
This is about to be.
Do you have a teleport spell?
No, I had the shield spell.
It's another one of the ogre chain brutes from the Rakdos.
Maybe.
Skriznet, you recognize these as bodyguards. They were also like some of the ogres that you guys saw outside of the Hellfire Club. Not the exact ones, but they were like ones that were guarding the facility.
I'm like, this is gonna hurt.
How many creatures are within 10 feet of that? Never mind, I don't want to hit Elvin. I changed my mind.
That's right. Yep.
I'm going to make a... It's going to be a chain smash attack on Lizica. Well, that's much better. Does a 21 hit you?
Not with shield, it doesn't. Yay!
That is going to be its turn. Top of the round. The wheel begins to go off in this crazy sort of spinning location, and it goes sort of haywire because the dancing flaming lady can no longer keep it control. And as it does, it smashes into the rock behind you, and a giant flame erupts, engulfing the dancer. And it sort of like forms this almost like hole in the ground temporarily as this hand pulls the dancer down, and then another pillar of flame shoots up, and Madame Madri comes up out of the pillar.
So she's dead or pulled down, and Madame Madri comes up.
Now, when that happens, he loses.
Curse.
So he loses concentration, assuming
Oh, that's fine.
Okay,
that they die.
She did not die.
She did
She
not
did not die.
She's just gone.
Does the
If she
haste?
takes damage, she gets advantage on the wisdom saving throw.
She's gone. You're not sure where she went.
Okay.
We'll just keep it there.
I will keep it there for now, and we'll
see what happens.
Madame Madri is going to take her turn.
I was like, wait, I thought he put the token down.
You see her pull out one of her jagged-looking knives in one hand, and then her other hand lights up with purple eldritch energy, and she launches an eldritch blast attack at 11th
Warlock.
level.
Oh, gosh.
I believe that's 3 bolts.
I think so. Sounds about right.
Let's see.
Yeah.
You brother.
All right, so the first one is going to be
Who's this going in?
all of them are launching at Skriznet. The first one is a 13.
13 misses.
The next one is a 16.
16. You know what? As a reaction, I'm going to cast. I'm casting shield.
Okay.
It's
And the last one is a 17.
17 does hit. Well, the,
We have
the
shield.
shield's still up,
Shield
so the
stays.
shield still blocked that one too.
Okay, so you take no damage.
And I just look at him like,
Okay, and that is she is going to sort of like levitate up on the rock, and that's going to be her turn.
levitation Holmes.
And you see her, she looks wild-eyed and crazy like she always did, and she has this sort of like twisted grin on her face with her she's like kind of pretty but in a weird creepy way. She looks a lot younger than you expect her to look. You expect her to be like this old like haggy thing. It does look like she needs a shower. Her hair's kind of greasy with like these bits of bone and bird feathers and stuff in them, but
Well, when all 3 of her marks miss, I just want to look at her and go, I wink at her and go, ugh. Next time it's my turn to kill
Now, when she goes up on this rock, can we notice if she has her like race pendant on?
you're not able to see it. Next up is going to be Nevena.
Interesting.
All right. So since Elvin is prone, I could theoretically aim a thunderbolt if I was over here over his head and hit these 2 without hitting him. Correct?
You mean a lightning bolt?
Or yeah, lightning bolt. Sorry.
Absolutely.
Prone and
I'm just making sure before I hit it. I don't want to hit you.
It's like, how you doing?
He's having
How
a
you
good
doing?
time right now.
If you did hit him, you could probably make a saving. throw.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Honestly,
gets advantage.
I considered it,
why
but
The lightning bolt seems like an awful harsh saving.
no, something else saving throw,
I
not
don't
lightning
think.
bolt.
I think he has I think he has disadvantage on the saving throw for this.
Yeah, I'm going to cast 3rd level lightning bolt through these 2.
Okay.
Both the shame guy. Hey.
let's see that line.
He's holding a lightning rod.
It's a dex save, correct? How many guys are you aiming it at?
These
2, the 2.
the chain guys, both of them. Ooh, that's pretty good.
Working on the
33.
chain.
All right, dex save. Well, the one definitely failed, and they both failed.
16, and they take 33 points of damage.
That seems like a lot.
That's pretty good.
And I'm gonna stay right there.
So you see Nevena move across and launch a lightning bolt, and it catches them through their upper torsos, and it bounces out the one and through the one's body entirely, and then hits the other one like smack in the face.
Nice.
Anything else from you, Nevena?
That will be all.
All right, next up is going to be Elvin Lizica. You're on deck.
All right, so how do I get up? I can just stand up,
You are prone and laughing.
but I can get up.
You're incapacitated.
You are prone and laughing.
You gotta do a
You're
wisdom saving
incapacitated.
throw at the end of your turn. Or if you took damage. And if you took damage, you get advantage on it.
I literally almost walked up and unarmed strike hit you in the face.
I was thinking about that too. But then 2 chain guys came up. I'm like, maybe I should not do that.
Okay, turn. 16.
16 will save.
Yay!
That's what I did.
I will stand up, walk my happy ass. Oh, just kidding.
It's at the end of your turn.
Yeah, just kidding. I will keep my happy ass.
You got it. Next up is Lizica.
It starts funny.
Rocky, you're going to be after the fire elemental.
Alright. Let's see. I'm going to cast a spell. Surprise.
I'm gonna do.
I'm going to cast third level invisibility, one on myself and one on Skriz. I'm gonna walk away from these two without hopefully provoking up to attack, and since they don't have dark or blind sense. Right there. Prepare for next turn.
So I'm invisible.
So
now?
you are currently invisible, correct? It is. Yep.
You say invisible?
Correct. So for me,
So if I cast a spell, invisibility is gone.
correct. But you have if it's like a if it's a ranged spell, for each attack you get advantage since you're basically hidden.
Anything else from you, Lizica?
Nope, I moved away from those guys. So
All right, the fire elemental. It is going to slither across here and move into Elven space.
He misses.
And it's going to actually take a, because it's got pretty good reach, it's going to, you're going to take some fire damage when it goes in your space. You take 6 points of fire damage. It's going to take a melee attack at Navenna. The first attack is going to be a 13 to hit,
Miss.
and the second attack is going to be a 20 to hit.
Hit.
And it's going to be 9 points of fire damage, and you're on fire.
Lovely. Thanks.
Stop, drop, and roll with this thing.
That is going to be its turn. Rocky, you're up. I've always wanted to play with a fire elemental. I never get to.
So if I cast a spell, invisibility gone. But if I attack with a ranged weapon,
same.
Same.
same thing.
But you still get the advantage. So if you have like a good range spell that does a lot of damage, probably
All
good
right.
time to use it.
I am gonna do a thing. I'm gonna try and
Or
close
same with the
with
melee spell too. You
Madam
still get advantage.
5, 10, 15.
I would say that rock to get up there is about. It's probably 15 feet up.
20, 25.
The next one's probably about 5 feet up.
So about 25. And open third. And I am going to whip out the sword. I'm going to say, how y'all doing? Bonus action to cast my thing that gives me advantage on her, which is Vow of Enmity. And I'm going to swing twice. With advantage. 26.
That hits.
All right, so we're going to do a second level Divine Smite in this one.
Yeah. I yeah.
Hmm?
Check with them.
Okay.
But yeah, that would break the spell. Yeah.
18 damage on the first strike. And then swing number 4. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
And then I'll do a first level Divine Smite on that one. I'm sorry, I should have rolled an extra d8 on the first one. My bad. So 4 damage. Now this. Ooh, daddy rolled good. 24 damage on this one.
You got it.
Do you need radiant separated?
Nope.
And then that will be my turn.
On that second attack, you see her eyes light up with sort of a bright white energy, and her face twists even more as you bring your sword down and attack. You see flames radiate around her body, and she casts Hellish Rebuke on you.
Who's got a counter spell? Is it called?
Just making sure that I figure out exactly what level she cast this at.
You think we're using Thunderbolt?
While she's figuring that out, I would also like to wink at Elvin to make an attack if you would like.
Oh, indubitably, I will make an attack.
God bless you. Elvin, how y'all doing? Oh,
Yeah, he's on fire.
I'll hit the guy. I'll hit the guy with the nice cool chains in front of me. He just seems like a nice guy, like a Steve.
He's totally a nice guy.
Totally.
the
You would
Steve
never
the
hit him.
Pirate. We got a guy on our team called Steve the Pirate.
He's gonna split all this buried treasure with me.
It's going to be a dex save on the Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. Oh, Erg. Ooh, that's not half bad. That is a 19.
All right, you're going to save.
My attack was 17.
You still take damage though.
Yeah.
It's going to be, let's see, this 13 and 13 is 26. You take 20, or you take 13. What was your hit?
17.
17 hits.
This guy's got like spiky brass knuckles. Too.
Yeah, he does.
That's gonna hurt.
18 damage.
18 damage on which? I'm sorry, which one are
It's
you
the
aiming
guy
at?
with
The,
You got
this
it.
chain right here.
Steve.
Steve.
Steve and Kyle.
You got it.
Gotcha.
And this is
Uh,
Flippy.
Flippy.
So that was your reaction attack.
Well, he winked at him.
It still counts. Yeah.
Okay.
I can use my reaction.
So Skriznit, you're up.
So Skriz is going to move. You know what? I'm right next to him.
Yeah.
I'm right there, right?
Mhm.
Right here, invisible. Probably not so much longer. Let me ask you: if I threw Cloud of Daggers on the square in between them, would it hit both of them? The 5-foot radius.
Sure.
I'm casting
I don't know. He's like, no.
from the corner there of the rock. I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers right here in between to hit both those guys.
Okay.
And that is 6d4 worth of damage.
64 damage.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Concentration. No, I got enough.
Well, fine. Well, touching my dice anyway.
Invisibility back.
Mm, 14 damage.
Okay.
Apiece. Go there. Creature take when it enters the spells for end at the start of its turn there. So, and that is concentration. I'll leave that up. And as a bonus action, everybody good on.
I've only
Yeah.
lost like 8.
All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to
I lost one from Rocky.
hide.
Make a stealth check.
That's 8. 14.
Okay.
Well, am I within
No.
for the +2?
No, yeah, that's he's like 20 feet
Oh,
up.
save
Yeah.
there. Yeah, 14. I'm good right now.
Next up is going to be the first ogre. He's going to take damage.
Oh yeah.
My daggers is right.
Grab it again.
Get him.
more fours. 12, 14, 18.
18.
Please don't save it. Please don't save it.
Uh-oh.
And this thing is going to take a.
That was
You
like
drank one too many monsters.
He turned into his final form of Chad.
This thing is going to do a whip chain attack. It's called Chain Sweep. Navenna, Lizica, Fire Elemental can't be affected by this. And Elvin all need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Playing jump rope. What's the thing where you have the thing on your ankle and it goes in the circle?
That's skip. Yeah, that's
Skip it.
those things in prison where they. I'm just kidding.
so fucking rope.
No, I'm talking about this. I'm talking about those ball chain thing.
Bet you were. That's the first thing that pops into everybody's mind.
Yeah.
What's on a rope in prison?
Thing on the rope in prison.
Ball chain.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, Navenna, you take 4 damage.
That was very
Elvin? How'd you do? I didn't tell you.
Deck save.
Dex save.
Dex, that's what I meant. Dex save. 13.
Fail.
Well, I failed too. I also.
You take 8 damage and you're knocked prone. Lizica, you take 8 damage and you're knocked prone. This ogre brute looking thing basically picks up a chain above his head and does this like swinging, whirling attack that basically hits everything around it.
Squeezes around the corner like, oh god.
That's going to be his turn. Next up is the little cackler demon. It's going to move around the corner and get Skriznet into view and shoot Skriznet with a firebolt. That is a 18 to hit.
I will cast shield as a react.
You got it. It moves back around the rock. The other ogre, go ahead and roll for cloud daggers.
Six, 7, 9, 10. Only 12 this time.
All right. This one is going to move. Move over here.
I am invisible, by the way.
I know.
Okay.
That's
Making
your
sure.
face.
Surprise tactical.
It is still going to try and hit you.
Okay.
So normally it would have an advantage because you're prone, but because you have invisibility, you have advantage. So it's just a straight roll. That is going to be a 21 to hit. Okay.
That's
That's going to be his turn. We're going to go back to the top of the round. It's going to go to Madame Madri. Madame Madri is going to.
Maybe fireballs.
I'm in danger.
Fireball. Hey, go for fireball.
You mean
Oh, wait, maybe not. I spoke too soon. Oh, okay.
Well, that's too big.
How do you put out fires as an action, but it's action?
I think he said it was action.
You had
I'm not sure. Yeah, that was it.
Oh, I should have rolled a concentration check a second ago. Useless Dragon's Breath. I'm gonna
Oh.
let it go here in a second, probably, but just in case.
All right, it's 60 foot. It's a 60-foot radius. I don't have a template that big.
I'm
That's
just gonna
pretty
say
big.
that probably goes away.
The closest one I got is 90 foot. And I am going to target it.
I shouldn't have used shields.
Basically here.
I would like to use shields. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking at.
I can't because I already used my reaction. Okay, luckily there's another wizard in the party now.
Yeah, I just gotta make spell slots. I'm not sure what level to cast it at.
That's also true. She's pretty powerful.
Plus if we need it again later. We'll do 4th level counter spell.
Okay. I gotta roll something.
I'm not sure. I
I
don't
always
remember.
forget that that's over.
Is the spell you're casting higher than 4th level?
Yep.
So
Okay,
it's
so
gonna be
Fudge. Okay.
So you roll a d20, add your modifiers to it, and it has to be whatever level.
Oh,
10.
that's not gonna work. Okay.
10 plus what the level you
The
cast
spell.
at is the DC for whatever you
Like 7, so I'm probably gonna
Oh.
assume that. Yeah.
You have plus 10?
It's only the modifier, not the spell attack. So it's only like a plus whatever.
4,
Plus 4.
and I rolled a 3.
So it's 7. Yeah.
So you see Madame Madri begin to spin
try.
her dagger around in a circle above her head, and as she does, black necrotic energy begins to form in a little tiny sphere at the tip of it. Then she sort of like flicks it, and as she does, it launches out and begins to grow and expand until it basically like bursts out in the middle of all of that. Everything in there needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Rocky, can you come over here for like 5 seconds during this?
Right?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my gosh, I'm rolling like garbage.
I got to make con saves for all my stuff too, if it makes you feel any better.
No, not really. Not when you roll 5.
Let's see. Ogre 1 passes. Ogre 2 passes. Nice. They get +4 on their con. Call it a combo. The fire elemental, however, actually he's got pretty good too. Ooh, that is a fail though. He did fail. So the ogres both pass. The fire elemental fails. How'd the rest of the group do?
I got an 8.
Failed.
16.
You said necrotic stuff, right?
That's a pass.
Not poison. Doesn't have to be poison, right?
And how did Elvin do?
He rolled a 6. I'm looking to see.
He's only a plus
I
1
don't
too.
think he's got a plus 10.
Yeah, I mean, we rolled a 6. We shall see.
What's level Vegeta? Let's see.
Here we go. Con plus 2. That is a grand total of 8. Unnatural.
Hey, me too.
So that is a fail.
Proficiency in conflict. Oh, he didn't.
Oops. All right, so those that passed are going to take 13 points of necrotic damage. Those that failed take 26 points of necrotic damage.
Holy. Anything else happen?
As you are enveloped in a circle of death.
Now, does that stay up? Is that like a concentration?
It is not.
Okay, thank God.
And it is necrotic damage if that matters, if you have some weird resistance to things.
Yeah.
She is going to use her weird, strange bonus action to make a dagger attack against Rocky. That is a 24 to hit. You're going to take 9. No, that's 9 plus 2 is 11 points of piercing damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That is an 18.
All right, so you're going to pass. As she gashes at you with the dagger, You see the blade fill up with like necrotic energy. The blade itself almost looks like it's magical as it comes at you. And as it pierces your side, you feel necrotic energy like coursing through you, and then your body sort of rejects it. So you do only take 1 extra point of necrotic damage. That is going to be her turn. Navenna, you're up. Elvin, you're on deck.
Okay. Technical
Yeah,
question. I'm not used to playing a wizard yet. If I want to cast a spell as a bonus action and cast a different spell as a regular action,
Has to be a cantrip.
has to be a cantrip.
One of them has to be.
Gotcha.
So you
Okay.
can't cast 2-level spells, even if they're different bonus action versus action.
That's why I asked. Okay. So
Oh, my ogres took some damage too.
what's that? Probably won't do a whole lot, but if
You're on fire, so
oh yeah,
you
how
take
much do I take?
you take 6 points of fire damage,
No.
and it takes a full action to put the flames out.
All right, I am going to use my bonus action Misty Step
Okay.
to GTFO.
Seems like a very wizard thing to do.
I feel like this has been on repeat, hasn't it?
Yeah. We're about to change it. We're about to mix it up a little bit.
And then I am going to actually before I do that, you mind if I back it up and do that here in a second?
Oh no, we don't let that happen here. No, I'm just kidding.
making sure. I think it was right.
We're trying to play for fun here, for funsies.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. I want to cast cantrip Ray of Frost, and I want to hit as many of these guys as I can without hitting my friends.
Ray of Frost is a beam.
It's just a single
It's
target.
just oh, I thought it was a cone. My bad. Well, in that case, I guess I'll hit just this guy.
You're using your action to hit that guy and not put yourself out.
That's true.
I'm just asking. You can do whatever you want.
I don't like wasting a turn, and it feels like I am. I'm just gonna.
It feels like you're playing Arkham Horror again, doesn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. Getting our asses kicked again.
Save yourself. Live to fight another round.
Elvin will be fine.
How's his full
He's only seen
cure wounds prepared?
Because he's the worst cleric
I
ever.
have cure wounds as a
I
bard.
have cure wounds and I'm only a level 1 cleric.
All right, so I misty stepped out, and then I walked around a little bit, and I'm gonna put myself out.
Using an action to heal? Bonus action healing word or nothing. That's all you get.
He's gonna hold Spare the Dying and just hopefully cast it on himself.
All right, you're able to douse the flames.
And that is all I can do.
All right, next up is...
Elvin.
Oh,
Also, to note on the flames, in case this is going to matter, another player can take their action to put you out, but
Okay.
they have to be within 5 feet of you.
Makes sense.
so I'm assuming I can see Elvin on the ground there. Can
Oh,
I
yeah.
see how injured he is?
On a scale from 1 to 66, he's at 23.
Is that 23?
Well, I have
God.
been kind of beating your guys'
Who's
asses.
66 max HP?
Yeah, he's weak, man.
A little bit.
Did he actually level up to level 9?
Yeah, he's level 9.
Okay.
Yep. 4 levels in cleric, not a effing healing spell.
Well, that's the thing. He has them all. He just doesn't have them prepared.
I mean,
It's his turn, by
Does
the
he
way.
not have healing word?
oh yeah, it's his turn. Yeah, really.
That's
Yeah,
the only
no,
healing spell he actually has prepared.
That's a get someone up from death.
Yeah.
spell.
Pretty much.
So he is going to stand up. He's going to be like,
Oh, he's on fire as well. Ooh, I rolled good on that. He takes 9 points of fire
Ooh.
damage.
so he is feeling worse.
He's also still standing in the space with the fire elemental, so he might want to not be actually in his space anymore.
So he is going to. Can he move out of the space without taking the opportunity?
Yes, as long as he doesn't break melee with it, he should be fine.
So he will back up that space. He's going to use a full action to drink a superior healing potion.
You got it.
which is 8d4 plus.
You play his
8.
character better than he does.
That's so true.
See, the difference is I'm good at this game. Two, I
The
need
difference
some
is that I am
D4s.
not good at this game.
4. I need 44.
Three of them.
It's right. It's relevant.
It's relevant.
All right. So there we go. 4, 8, dude. All of your homemade ones on the floor.
See?
Nice.
Nice.
I wish my 20-sided dice would roll like that.
18, 20, 23, 24 plus 8 is 32. So he heals 32.
Solid.
That is not too heavy. So up to 44. So that was action. As far as bonus actions go, he is going to go ahead and turn your excellent curse. I think he is going to.
I figured you were.
Yeah.
We gotta start closing some threads. You guys have made a lot of enemies and not gotten to kill them.
You're right about that. Oh wait, if I took the potion as a full action, it would be full healing, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So I didn't have to roll it there.
Yeah, that's my own homebrew thing. I mean, potions are already like.
I like that. I use that in mine now too.
So you say if you use a bonus action to do it, you've got to roll.
Yep.
So we actually get
It kind of like insinuates that you're in a hurry, frantically trying to
Yeah.
drink it.
So some of it might
You might spill some of it. Yeah. You might drop it halfway through.
I think that balances out actually pretty well too, because you have to take a whole turn if you want to get all the healing for it. Pretty much.
Plus, those potions, like when you get up in the higher level ones, they're not cheap to buy.
okay, bonus action. He is going to cast Branding Smite
Sure.
and get ready for next turn. He's gonna be like, "Oh, I feel like there's money and stuff, and I'm gonna collect this fire money. Hey, Chin guy, I'll be with you in a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Harvey needs the fire.
I mean, it's like he's right there.
Where the hell is Harvey? Harvey, where you at? Oh, is it like a bonus action to cast Harvey?
I think it's
Is it
full
an
action.
It's a full action.
Damn,
Someone
and
up
he
there.
didn't have Harvey up, did he?
He did not have Harvey out.
Well, that's Elvin's turn.
He's alive.
Lizica, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use my movement to stand up. I'm gonna get as far away from that guy, so 15 feet this way, just vertically.
You're still invisible.
Yep. Um,
I've sure done a lot of damage to an invisible guy.
you have.
So Elvin is still on fire.
Elvin is still on fire.
Just that's for my little reminder.
Yep.
I'm gonna look big picture here and try and deal some damage to Madame Tree. I'm gonna cast 4th level Chromatic Orb.
Chromatic orb.
Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
Because it's an attack spell, so I have advantage.
Sure.
Since
What are you
being
aiming at?
invisible, I'm aiming at Madame Madri. I'm just gonna do thunder because not a lot of thunder damage. So I'm gonna make an attack roll.
Sure.
It's a 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, so 68. Concentration. What do you have concentration? You have Cloud Daggers.
No.
They moved out of it, so. 16,
Which
24,
move it.
Mhm.
30. It's looking good so far.
He hates that enough. I think he.
32 thunder damage. As
32 thunder damage.
I rolled 2 1s too, and it's still got a 32.
Solid.
Oh.
You see her turn from the direction that the spell came from. Her eyes light up with the same white energy. She begins to laugh, and she casts Hellish Rebuke on you.
Oh. That's good. Okay. That's fine. I have
Yeah,
resistance to
yeah,
fire
yeah,
damage right now.
rebuke
So.
it's not fun. It's Elvin here talking.
Make a dex save.
How to get the chat
I
out.
love my +1 dex. I love my 3 and then a +1, so it's 4.
It's going to be 11 points of fire damage.
And then I get resistance from my.
Oh wait, I forgot one.
Oh.
It's 11. Oh, that one was good. It's going to be 20.
Very
I got a
glad
9 on the last.
Very glad I cast that fire shield. So the shield around me starts to soak in some of the fire as half of it gets through.
All right. Anything else from you, Lizica?
I did everything I can. So
All right. It's the fire elemental's turn. The fire elemental is going to move up into melee against. Actually, he's right next to.
already burning.
Yeah, he's gonna attack Elvin.
How you doing?
It's gonna make. God, can I roll any worse? I rolled a 3 and a 2. So he makes 2 like fist attacks at Elvin, but he seems to be distracted because Elvin's already on fire and he's not sure where he's hitting.
If he's hitting himself.
You can't set me even
Rocky,
more
you're
on
up.
fire.
So I am going to swings for
Surprising, shocking,
I know.
devastating.
Now you're all nice. 26 to hit.
That hits.
We're
Certified
gonna
paladin moment.
do third level divine smite. It's giving me a rash. So that's 2. That's 4. Is she like fiend, undead, any of that
Nope.
shit? One and 6, 28 plus 5, 32 damage. First swing. And second swing. $17 hit.
17 does hit.
That's will do another first level. Got hit by the base. That's a lot. $23 damage.
Okay.
And
Look at the little guy was there. Couldn't see him behind the rock from this angle.
I
Yeah.
wanted to take him out, but I've been busy doing.
I know, I'm a little busy with these 3 here, yeah. These chain monsters with one. Yeah.
I am going to use my bonus action to do a Hammering Horns attack. So I'm going to attempt to push her 5 feet off the rock. So hopefully going backwards going backwards and slamming onto this guy. So she needs to make a strength save.
I rolled good on that. 22.
And then I will end my turn.
All right. Skriznet, you're up.
So after the little heckler came around and tried to hit him, probably 5 daggers. He runs around the corner, but as he's running around the corner, he takes his shield and his scimitar and slams them together, and you see sparks come up, and he comes around the corner and he slams his shield right into the heckler and casts Shocking Grasp.
Okay,
Nice.
I like it.
And you see the shield as he slams the shield right in with Shocking Grasp. You just see the shield of faces turn and goes.
The cackler as you approach has this look of
They were matched. It's okay, face.
That would be a 17 or 17.
17 hits.
Oh shit! Can I use my reaction attack for Elvin? It's too late.
I would say yeah.
Yes, I can use it.
I would say it's too late.
We'll do that.
17 to hit. That'd be 2d8. You fucking kidding me? 2.
As the lightning kind of courses over its tough skin, it doesn't seem to have the effect that you were hoping for. And it just kind of laughs at you.
So,
30.
oh, we're still there. He's this. Never mind. Bonus action. I'm going to cast Unsettling Words on Madame Madri.
Okay. What's it do?
So anytime she has to make a saving throw, I subtract what I roll.
Okay. Anything else from you?
Oh, no, I just put myself in range of that cat.
Well, you know.
Let's see. The first ogre he did not get his one chain attack back. He is going to move into flanking position behind Elvin. No, the one that's closest to the fire elemental.
Let's see.
Oh,
That's Kyle right there.
And he is going to make a.
Do you have like
He's going to do another like whip attack. So Navina and Elvin need to make a dexterity saving throw. And 11 is a fail.
21.
You pass. Elvin is going to take.
Spend more time on the ground this match.
Yeah.
Elvin is going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and he's prone. Navena, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are not prone.
At least he's not on the ground unconscious.
As this thing
Yeah.
whips a giant metal hooked chain all the way around him, that's his action. Next up is the Cackler. The Cackler is going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter at you.
okay. So I got to do a save. What is it? A wisdom saving throw?
Yes, sir.
I'm using my inspiration. Yeah.
Oh.
Kill both
We
of
have
them.
really bad luck with our inspiration.
You are prone. You think that this Cackler is hilarious. Since you are prone, I believe I can now move away from you without an attack of opportunity, which I am then going to move my full 30 feet, not near anyone.
So
Yep. Seems good. That's a good spot. He just laughs and kind of skips and hops the whole way along.
Gallivanting along.
you're right. This guy is going to be annoying.
The Ogre Chain, the other one, is going to move down towards Lizica.
Sounds about right.
And he is going to make, well, let's see if he gets the one attack back. He does. He is going to make a chain smash attack. That is going to be a 25 to hit.
Doesn't matter. Can block with shield if I wanted to. Yep. Nice. I'm not feeling myself.
It's going to be 12 points of bludgeoning damage. You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Doing that, it takes 15 damage and cold damage as my fire shield the cold bursts back out.
Okay.
In retaliation. Con save.
How long does that last?
That's 10 minutes for the thing.
Is it concentration? Okay.
Pretty good spell. Well, it's also like 4 level slots. Yeah.
You are stunned for 1 minute.
Oh god.
As this thing like takes basically the end of its chain and like smashes you in the back of the head with it.
Ruh-roh.
Great.
I'm not
Okay.
doing so hot.
That's going to be his turn. Next up is Madame Madri. Madame Madri is going to. She actually leans over towards Rocky and begins to whisper into his ear.
Uh-oh.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, might be a charm spell.
Wisdom, you say?
Uh-oh.
Well, that is a 17. However, I don't want to risk it. I'm not sure. 21.
21. That is going
You
to.
could say that till you know it failed.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
With Bardic.
That's safe.
At 17, let's say?
Yeah.
You don't have to use it until you know you need to
Yeah.
use it.
Most abilities like that you have to wait, but with Bardic it's special.
Well, then I'll save it. And
She is going to then use her bonus action to cast Fire Step. You need to make a dexterity saving throw as she bursts into a thing of like a pillar of flame goes up around her.
23.
You save, but you are still going to take 8 points of fire damage as she bounces away. Please teleport her over by the cackler. Is that about 30 feet?
Probably. You should be.
10, 15, 20, say 10 feet.
Yeah, that's
down.
fine. That is going to be her turn. Navenna, you're up.
Who?
Navenna.
Great. You just ruined what I was gonna do. Thanks.
I'm a mind reader.
Yay.
Have you more
Yeah,
lightning
that's
bolts?
his job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
like
doing too good a
bolts for
job
all
at it
three.
right now. So it's gonna take me a second.
Are we having fun fighting the Rakdos Guild?
We'll see how the stun goes. Do I get to repeat that save?
Yes. If you take damage and at the end of your turn, you get to
Okay.
make the save.
Well, if I take damage, I'm like only at 27.
Okay. And I'm in melee range with this guy, right? I'm assuming.
Yes.
All right. I'm going.
Actually, no, you're not.
You're 5 feet
I'm not?
away. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
No,
that
his
makes
chain
sense.
has like a 10-foot reach. That's why it was able to hit you.
Okay. That changes things.
Let me double check to make sure that they don't have a long reach on them. No, 5 feet.
So I'm going.
Unless they're doing their chain smash, which. But you're not in melee.
Benji, do something.
Okay.
Benji, help us.
So the next spell I want to cast. Hope it's not a mistake. I need to be within I think it's 30 feet of Rocky.
Ooh, I know
Would
it
that
can
count?
be.
It's kind of close, so I'm not 100% sure.
It's mostly about the distance.
You're within 30 feet squares wide.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
He's about 20 feet in the air, so you have to kind of split the difference, if that makes sense. So it adds about another 10 to where you're at.
Theorem.
Yeah, you know, like angles and triangles and geometry.
I think I can do it this turn.
It's like a rhabdoid, rhombus.
Oops. Yeah, it's about 36 feet away. So about 35. You need to be like once more closer.
Okay, well, I don't want to waste a spell select Misty Step. Just that. So I'm gonna back up. and then-
I'm gonna say you're close enough.
I'm close enough?
Yeah, no one wants to do geometry.
That's so true.
Fuck geometry.
You're close enough. Rocky's also tall, so I feel like that should take off part of it.
My cape is going back a little
Yeah.
bit.
All right. I'm gonna say, Rocky, kill this bitch, and I'm gonna cast haste.
Nice.
Ooh, haste. Haste is a good one. I was do that, but I'm stunned. So,
So that is
And-
concentration.
Yes, there's concentration.
Please put a
and I'm
concentration
done.
marker on our friend Navina.
And
laughing.
Next up is Elvin.
Oh, how you doing?
He's still on fire.
I'm still on
He's on fire, prone.
He takes 7 points of fire damage.
Shit.
He's just been laying.
I have knocked him down on the ground a
every
lot.
round. You said 7
Make him
points?
crit.
Yeah, 7 fire
He
damage.
hasn't-
Yeah. How's he doing at home?
Man, how do you take a guy that crits on 18s and 19s out of the game? Don't let him hit you.
So the fire. So I think the fire guy has not been hit at all, correct?
He got hit by the spell that she cast.
I hit him with lightning bolt.
Does one of them look weaker than the other? Are they both?
The ogre, if you had to take a guess, because the fire elemental doesn't bleed, the ogre is bleeding and the fire elemental just looks like a fire elemental.
Yeah.
His light is burning maybe slightly less bright than it was before, but
All right, so he's gonna turn to the ogre guy, and he's gonna be like, "Happy birthday, motherfucker!" He's gonna swing at him, and he misses with a 1,
yeah, that definitely misses.
and then he's gonna swing again,
again.
and he's gonna say, "And a happy New Year!"
Yeah. Oh my god.
Elvin's the best. We love
Happy
Elvin.
birthday and happy new year.
You know what it is? He's on fire,
Yeah.
Distracting, you know.
and he used his whole action to attack, but he should have probably put his flames out.
That's such an Elvin thing, though. That's something he
it's
would totally
an
knock
Elvin
himself
thing.
out.
Anything else from Elvin?
He's gonna reward himself.
Might as well.
I'm gonna. What level does he have? I'm just gonna go 3rd level. He did that. So
He never uses spells anyway. Might as well.
3d4 plus something.
Plus his wisdom, or plus the spells.
So 4, 6. He heals 8 points.
Did you roll 3? Or just 2?
I rolled 1.
Wow.
Alright, that ends the problem.
Next up is going to be Lizica.
Yeah, I just make a. Is it at the end of my turn? Let's save for the stun.
Yep.
It's 19. God.
Yeah, you're no longer stunned.
Okay, well, that's my turn then.
Next up is the fire elemental. The fire elemental is going to make 2 attacks at advantage on Elvin. The first one is a 20. I'm sorry, it's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, he's got like
15. Yeah, he'll
It's going to be 12 points of fire damage. Second attack. Yeah, that definitely hits. Oh, I rolled 2 1s. So, but it's going to be it's still going to be 5 points of fire damage. So the fire elemental looks out and sees that the flames are there, and actually sees Elvin through it this time and clobbers him twice. Yes, and he's still on fire. That's gonna be, well, actually, he might as well do it. Yeah, we're gonna do that. He is going to
knock him over again.
Don't cast Fireball.
he is going to move away from Elvin and move into Lizica's space.
Oh.
Can Elvin attack of opportunity?
Sure.
Oh, you better not
However, he is now in your space. Lizica, you take 6 points of fire damage.
Did I forget to say have a happy
Crinkle Fest.
Crinkle Fest?
Did he hit?
Wrong one. Not on
Don't forget he has Branding Smite on too.
Yeah, he does. He hits.
Once he hits.
Plus, 18.
18 hits.
See, I roll my dice. So it's 2d8. He's going to use whatever the hell he does to add the additional 13 damage.
That's his channel divinity.
Yep, I'm going to do that. And then roll all this stuff.
a bunch of dice. for me, would you?
10, 17, 22 damage plus 13 is 35 damage.
You do the Brandon
Plus-
Smite too.
Yep, did that. Plus 4 is 39 damage, and then his 39
So,
damage.
what doesn't Brandon Smite do something else?
2d6.
Does it have an effect or is it just the damage?
I don't know.
They just can't become invisible. I don't think we have to worry about a fire elemental going invisible. So I mean, maybe.
That does it.
How many dice did you roll? I'm making sure you rolled enough.
2d6s for the branding smite, a d8 for his weapon, and then another d8 for whatever he said. He said I get another d8.
He does get another D8. He gets to add force damage. He gets 1d8 force damage on every swing.
Okay, then I added the 13 for his channel divinity.
Okay.
And
Just making
plus
sure
4.
that you got that extra D8 in there. Because he sometimes forgets.
You guys, I'm not good. I'm really hot actually. I'm on fire. I'm like, on fire.
Anything else? Well, that was the fire element. Rocky, you're up.
Sure hope there's something else but fire elemental.
All right, so I am gonna do a running
Stomp on me on the way down.
running jump. I'm gonna stomp on.
Can he get advantage on his saving throw?
Make athletics check on the way down.
Stomp on
That is a 17.
Okay, you succeed and don't take damage and don't trip.
I crack the ground enough to shake Skrizz's head into the rock,
No.
like right there.
I'm gonna say no.
me. Stomp on me.
Alright.
On the way
No,
down.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna close a little bit more,
It's at the cat.
and then I'm gonna say, oh. Not open anymore. let me just. Where do you think y'all going?
Or are you thinking?
That is a 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Who are you get?
Madam Tree.
Fucking cat.
Ooh, daddy rolled a 10. So 15 on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And second one is a 20.
That hits.
Uh, 8 damage in that one.
You got it.
And then my hasted action. Do it again. That is a 24.
That hits.
And I'll go first level smite into that one. Not a spell slot. Twelve, 13, 18 damage for that one.
You got it.
And then I'm gonna wink at Elvin and say,
Yeah.
"How y'all doing?" to give him a little attacky tack. And he does
Plus 8.
okay, 16 to hit.
16 on who?
The chain ogre.
That hits. Yep.
Hey, you just hit.
You did hit. Finally.
You're also on fire though. Hey, I'm on fire too. Fire bro.
For 15 damage.
On the.
Chain golem. Chain golem.
Chain
guy.
ogre.
You got it.
Chain to go would go.
And then bonus action from me.
27% on my iPad. That's how much health I have left.
That's fantastic.
It just hit.
I am going to. I'm going to take a superior healing potion on my turn. On my bonus action.
You got it. Anything else from you? I trust you're gonna not cheat your rolls.
Need more.
I need 4 more.
Skriznet, you're up.
Well, I'm laughing, so I need to make a roll for savings. Which one of you heads ahead want to help me?
Ooh, a 4. Ooh, another 4.
Yes.
Ooh, another
18.
Yep.
Shit.
So I'm up, if you don't mind.
All that.
So that's my turn, I guess.
Next up is the ogre next to Elvin. Crit.
Uh-oh.
I had to take a healing potion.
Yeah, you had to take a
Healing
healing
word.
potion and
Like,
healing
even-
word.
He has been pounded.
This thing does the same type of chain attack that it did on Lizica.
Uh-oh. You don't want that chain attack.
That's crit. So,
Now when it does it,
Oh
does
my
it hit
god! The
elemental?
first two dice I rolled were ones.
That's
Does it hit
good.
the elemental also?
No, he's doing the smash attack.
Okay.
It's
gotcha.
this one.
So
Oh,
It's attacking Elvin, not me.
I rolled.
Don't worry, I'll get hit too.
So it's going to be 16 points of bludgeoning damage,
See a couple
and you
more
need to make a
made
Constitution
ones.
saving.
That's the fun part about this attack. You'll find out.
Don't
what
don't,
do I have to get?
don't fail.
You have to
Don't
get
fail. Don't fail.
Okay, get 7 or higher.
Oh yeah, you should
Oh,
roll that
okay.
dice. Don't roll that.
Don't roll it?
That's what gold more.
He's like, no, that's the bad one. Don't roll that one.
20, 20.
All right, you are fine.
Damn right I am.
That is going to be his turn.
Hell.
The cackler is going to take one step back, like directly this way. Yep, and it's going to take a shot at Elvin with Firebolt.
Uh-oh.
Oh my, what a good roll. Does a 25 hit you?
At least it's not a crit.
Yeah.
One on from crit.
That's going to be 9 points of fire damage as this thing launches a firebolt in your back.
Sorry, I'm catching up.
That thing's then going to move behind Madame Madri. Yep. Next up is the last ogre.
And looking good for me, guys.
He is going to just take a regular. We'll call it a. He can't do the one attack. Yeah, let's do that. He is going to do the chain sweep attack. You need to make a dexterity saving throw.
15.
That passes. You are still going to take some damage. You take 10 points. I'm sorry, you take 5 points of bludgeoning
I was
damage.
about to say, if I would have failed that, that would not have been good.
And then that's going to be his turn. Top of the round is Madame Madri. Madame Madri is going to cast Scorching Ray.
Let's see. I don't know.
You had Brandic Smite on earlier.
One of them is going to launch at Elvin. And two are going to launch at Skriz.
Get disadvantage, I think.
Why?
My,
Focus this one.
Got it.
yeah, you forgot about it.
Sure did. I remember that.
The two at Elvin. The first one is
So that's what I forget to.
it's 18 to hit.
That was the disadvantage?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I think.
Second one at Elvin is a 16 to hit.
Let's see.
Okay.
I mean, you got to hit for full.
And I'm sorry, that one doesn't actually. Only the first one hits you. The other two went at Skriznet.
Mhm.
And I don't have disadvantage on you, so that is a 22 to hit on the first one.
Okay.
And the second one is a 18 to hit.
On the second one, I'm going to cast Shield.
Okay.
Whoops.
So Elvin, you take. Well, that balance out those double ones. You take 12 points of damage.
Oh no!
Skriznet, you take.
We need a miracle.
You take 10 points of fire damage, but the second one doesn't hit you.
Gosh.
That is going to be her turn. Navenna, you're up.
Like, this man is like
No?
battling for his life.
I've had to use shield 3 times to keep from getting. That's why I'm at this.
That's not good. It's kind of funny. You were looking at like 1 HP, like. "Fine, just fucking
And then I'm
hit me."
going to pop a potion. I think it's a greater, and that's my action.
You got it. You still have bonus action if you want it.
I don't have anything I can do with it.
Elvin,
Can't say.
you take
You're on fire.
4 points of fire damage and fail 1 death save, and now I need you to make a death saving throw.
You have to use an action, or somebody else has to use an action.
I'm really sorry.
Crit,
This is stressing
please.
me out now.
That's a crit alphabetically.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
I thought he was about to say it was a crit.
Let's have to go right back.
So you got 1 HP.
So as soon as my round starts, I'm
You're dead again.
You do not stand up. You are still prone. Oh no, but you are at 1 HP.
I can't do it.
Lizica, you're up. You are on fire. You take 3 points of fire damage.
Okay, have that. Oh boy. Get 1. Gosh. I'm gonna take my bonus action during the greater.
You got it. Man, what a good fight. I feel like I'm finally challenging you guys. I mean, Elvin took out 3 of my guys on the first round, so clearly it wasn't that hard.
Action. Why? But
8, 11, 15 HP. My bonus action. I'm still on fire.
Yeah, you are. You know how you were like, man, I hate to use an action to put myself out? You're not taking damage every turn.
See, I could do that, but I'm also surrounded by a fire elemental and that guy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So. What? Okay. The fire elemental is currently in my space right now.
I'm sorry?
The fire elemental is currently in my space.
He is currently in your space.
So I'm gonna move 5 feet to get out of that.
Sure.
I'm gonna. Okay.
Cry?
Yeah.
Is that an option?
I'm gonna cast.
It's a free action.
That's definitely free action.
I don't know if this fire elemental has blind sense or not, but I know at least that guy doesn't. So I'm gonna cast darkness on this spot, centralized so that it doesn't like affect any of my. Pretty much just so it's like around these guys and not like around Elvin or Rocky or anything. Mostly just so I could move away from them. So we're like right here. I'll at least keep it up now. So
What'd you do?
darkness.
Oh.
Basically my my version of
Doesn't that affect you as well?
it does, but I remember where I'm going remotely, so I'm not gonna be inside this. I'm gonna move out of here. Imagery's there, she's scary. I'm gonna move right here. I used everything I can, so I'm burning, but at least I'm not next to a fire elemental and that guy. So. For now, I'm gonna just keep concentration up because why not? That
Anything else from you, Lizica?
I used everything.
Next up is the fire elemental. It does not like to be in the darkness, but it is actually emitting magical light because it is magic. So it's able to see a little bit better. So it's going to move this way it comes out of the darkness and then sees you.
No,
It's gonna move back into your space.
go away. See, that's exactly why I didn't put myself out because I knew it was gonna do that.
And then it's going to take 2 attacks against you. They're both the same, so I'm assuming that a 12 does not hit you.
No.
That is his turn. Rocky, you're up. Actually, never mind. You're good.
How is Madame Madrid looking?
She has less hit points than when she started.
Great.
I mean, she looked kind of ragged when you guys first encountered her. She just has a little bit more wounds on her.
All right, I'm just gonna keep swinging at her.
As well.
Uh, 25 to hit.
That does hit.
11. Splotching.
You got it.
22 to hit.
That hits.
Another 11.
You got it.
And last swing. I'm gonna do my 3rd level Divine Smite.
Ooh. Good time to use it.
Yep.
I'll leave it up right there.
I'm gonna need 4 spice. So it is 2d4 for first. Two, 8, 32, 40, 45, 49, 51, 56 total damage.
Okay.
And then for a bonus action, I will not do anything. However, I'm gonna look over at Skriz, give him the winky wink, and allow him to use his reaction to shoot.
You don't want me to whack
As
fire
you
elemental?
lean over and give him the winky wink, and you're pulling your blade from her, she erupts into a pillar of fire, and her visage goes back to the dancer. She drops dead on the ground.
Well, shoot someone else.
So it was the dancer the whole time.
Maybe.
So I'm gonna shoot the cackler, I guess.
You got it. Man, somebody's angry.
cackler. Here's the cackler right now.
Yeah, it's about to like crossbow.
What are you talking about? He's over there. He's like, God. Woo!
4 damage.
Woo! Is your crossbow magical?
It is not.
it's something.
It's like anti-magical. And that ends my turn.
You
It
got it.
has to be magical to roll that one. Some
I
sort
forgot
of
how
force-
durable those little assholes are. The fact that you hit him with a good damage spell right off the bat was, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah,
Or
the-
the equivalent.
Yeah.
Skriznet, you're up.
So she's gone.
She's just dead, yeah.
But it's not Madame Tree.
I didn't want to mention this while you think of your turn. Even though I'm laying on the ground dead, want them to think I'm actually still dead. Kind of like laying on the ground, I just burned, fucking exhausted of this shit. Dead. But I'm playing.
I've had my fill of this damn cackler.
If I told you how few hit points he actually has, you'd be very
Oh,
upset.
I'm sure. I'm doing it again. I'm pissed. I run up there with my shield and thing, and shocking grasp and slam the shield into him again.
You got it.
Oh, son of a-
Why won't you die?
Are you on just one health, or are you?
8 damage.
Did you make an
I can't
attack
drink
roll?
190 right now.
I don't have.
Shocking grasp. is
Oh
an
yeah, I
attack roll.
do. I guess I do.
You
Sorry.
can keep the damage if you want.
No.
I can't.
Oh,
he doesn't-
18.
18 hits
Yeah.
Gives him an extra attack, among other things.
and lets him run faster.
Double speed, extra
What do
attack,
you do?
Extra AC too.
and
Uh-huh.
then plus
How'd
2
you
AC, and
Six? The thunder damage or lightning damage doesn't seem to have the effect on it that you were hoping.
I won't let you die, but I can't.
And as you're like hitting him with a shield, he's going.
He'll lose his next turn. Is what
Maybe I need to equip.
I have Misty Step.
Anything else from you, Skriznet?
I can Misty Step myself. I have Misty Step and a potion.
there's an option.
Don't let them get up.
As the bonus action, I shoot the cock cannon right in his face.
So
I'm sick and tired of it.
that one.
Like
Yeah.
point blank, I just pull the shield aside and just like, boo!
Is it like disadvantage or anything?
No, it's just
it was then called
Because it's
the
range?
money shot.
Is it supposed to be a range shot?
I can do that. Right?
Elvin goes.
I'm just asking. I don't know how your cannon works.
No,
Is it a save
Elvin
throw or
goes,
attack?
"That's money.
it's an attack.
Bring the money shot.
It didn't say anything about disadvantage.
If it's supposed to be ranged, then all range attacks in melee range are
Or
at
it can be
disadvantage.
fire. I can use the fire, which is then when that's why I want to use it. Range spell attack.
Okay, so it's going to be at disadvantage.
Who gives a shit at this point? Well, either a 27 or a 25.
Those hit. Apparently, Skriznet has had enough of this cackler shit.
And he took 9. to the
9? You
face.
got it. It doesn't seem to have the effect. Oh, wait, is that magical? Is it considered magical?
Yes, I would hope it is.
Is it like a spell attack?
Yeah, it's a spell attack.
And what type of damage is it?
It is a 2d8 force damage.
Then
Nice.
you put a hole clean through this thing's head, and his brain comes out the backside, and he just kind of tips over and collapses. But I do need you to make a wisdom saving throw, and same thing with Rocky, and same thing with Lizica.
You get +2.
That's
I'm with that
17.
too. Nice.
17 is fine.
My homemade dice tonight been killing it. 21. Fucking
21 is fine.
14.
14 is fine. As this thing sort of
Thanks,
laughs, as its brain is like on the ground, like
brains over there to the side with the ballistic torpedo right
Go ahead and move the cackler off the board. If there's nothing else from you, the ogre over by Elvin.
Let me- just real quick. So that unsettling words I did on Madame Madrid, since that thing's dead, this is basically done, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I used bonus. Yeah, okay, we're good. I was gonna use Thunderwave for both of them. But then you had to get to Showboaty.
Oh, great. Thanks.
Oh,
The ogre comes charging over at the mage. It does get its one attack back. It's going to make a attack at you. Ooh, I'm sure a 10 doesn't hit you.
No.
Sweet. So you see it trying to like do that same clunking attack it did on Elvin and on Lizica, but you're able to kind of duck out of the way and it hits the rock beside you. That's it for that thing. Next up is the other ogre. It is going to. I'm going to say it's going to be based on perception to see if it can figure out how to get or where to wander. All right, it does proceed, but then I'm going to say it's going to not know which direction because it's not very smart. He is going to go north, east, south. He's going to go that way.
I'm gonna.
He's just going to start walking that way and hope that he gets out of the darkness.
He's out of darkness. I use 10 feet.
Fucking Kyle.
And then he sees Elvin's eyes on the ground. Are your eyes closed? He doesn't know if you're alive or dead, so he's going to swing at you anyway.
He's at 1 HP though, right?
I have advantage. Oh my god, I have advantage.
No, you had normal.
I rolled 2 1s. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
She is gone. However, you see these like little strings on her wrists and feet and on her head, and then you kind of look up in the sky, like way up in the sky, and you see these strings are like dangling, and you kind of catch them in the moonlight, and you look and you actually see Madame Madri, who is looking quite beat up at the top, and she pulls these marionette strings up, and the body comes back up, and she's going to make an animated puppeteer attack against against Rocky with the dagger. That is going to be a 24 to hit.
Yep.
I don't know if you heard.
Madame Madrid was in the sky puppeting her. I made it her.
And that's going to
Basically
be
a
8 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I needed to roll Constitution saving throw. No, I didn't.
14.
14 is going to fail. You take 3 points of necrotic damage as her black blade courses necrotic energy through you. From up in the sky, you guys do see Madame Madri, and she is holding these like puppeteer strings on the dead body of the dancer. Then she kind of laughs, and you see her body erupt in flames again, and then she teleports down behind Skriznet. The dead body puppeteer falls down and move Madame Madri behind him.
Oh.
Well, Skriznet, you said you wanted me. Here I am.
22 to hit.
Yes.
She pulls out her short sword and she takes an attack against you. It's going to be 11 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
However, that is going to be her turn. She does look pretty rough. Just for the record, if anybody was wondering. Navenna, you're up.
All right, I am going to. Alright, so I'm gonna stay within melee range. I'm gonna move up.
You see Elvin just crying, just tears coming out of his face. Why is this happening to me?
Okay, so I moved 5 feet. Still, no attack of opportunity because I'm staying within melee.
Okay.
Then I'm going to Misty Step again.
What a good use of a spell slot.
I feel like she would just straight up just like toss the fucking potion at me and like any like droplet that hits me in the mouth. That's about it. That's all I did.
Open your mouth!
I think I can get to about.
Yeah. It's like he's taking care of Peter's taking care of Meg and he gives her that soup. He's like, oh, forgot your spoon.
Okay, that's like right beside you, right? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Alright, I've taken 15 feet of movement. I'm going to shove a greater healing potion down his gullet and then run away.
You have to say,
I'm not taking your medicine. I'm not taking the medicine.
He's still on fire.
He is still on fire, yeah.
Paul?
Yeah, I'm on fire. He's on fire. We're all on fire.
So how much is the
So does
greater?
that mean the unsettling word is still
Give me a second.
Greater is 44
whatever
plus
that
4.
is for Madame Madrid?
I don't know.
I've been using it
Since
for
Madrid came back, is that unsettling word still on her?
Yes.
Plus 4?
As long as you maintain the thing that you needed, yeah.
This can be a
It's like weird mechanics I came up for her.
That's fair. I don't have a plan.
She has this weird like sort of like body swap thing, which I thought would be kind of cool.
It's pretty cool.
Well, you're alive.
Yay!
Yay!
13 hit points.
Yay!
If only you had Cure Wound prepared.
And they all rejoiced.
Yeah.
Question.
Yes.
So if I wanted to upcast Misty Step, I obviously wouldn't go any farther, but can I do that?
Absolutely.
Wait,
Cool.
did you use a bonus action?
No, bone.
She's
Tag
using the
and
action to
Misty
give you the
Step.
potion.
Oh, so it's cool.
No, you
No,
didn't
not
take
when
it.
you
She
shoot
gave it to
someone.
you.
Yeah.
Well, that's tough shit. It's not exactly
No,
the same
she's like,
thing.
break the damn thing.
Yeah, you gotta hurry.
You're also
It's like
laying
all
on the
over.
ground on fire. So, no.
Like, I'm squishy. The fact that I actually came in to help you, you should
Elvin.
be thankful.
At the start of your turn, you are still on fire. Oh my god, take 9 points of fire damage.
He's still on top. He gets a turn. He can stand up.
I can see.
Fire out.
Yeah, you are emitting bright light right now.
I am the light of the party.
I just thought you should know, in case you're wondering. Bright light.
88 plus 8.
Superior is 84 plus 8.
Or 8.
Put the fire out.
I can do bonus action
Mhm.
and roll dice, take my chance.
Okay, let's see if I'm on the stupidity line. Our cleric is.
You have taken a lot of fire damage.
Don't worry, guys.
I'm gonna
I'll
break the
distract the
barrier.
fire just elemental so nobody else gets set on fire.
Hey, I've been wanting to do something about that thing, but I haven't got the opportunity.
Well, luckily I have resistance to fire damage right now, so I feel like I'm probably the best one to deal with this thing. Keep that.
Carry the one.
It's you. It's you.
Am I up next?
You are. You're also
Yeah,
still
we're
ready.
in
You're
force.
also still on
I know.
fire.
I don't care.
Do what?
Say get that dice ready.
We're feeling a little better. And I am going to get my happy ass up. Candy ass. And I am going to use my action, I guess, to stop, drop, and roll.
So use your action to put out the fire. You are no longer on fire.
As a chain whip hits you right in the jaw.
Movement. I'm going to.
Let's go into darkness. Easy.
Fuck it, I'm going to darkness. I'm going straight into the darkness.
You got it.
He can't take opportunity
It's like-
attack, so
Death cab for cuties right now.
that disadvantage attack rolls for you. So.
So it takes you 30 feet in.
Cool.
Anything else from you? Lizica, you're on fire. Take
Damn it. You know what? That's
take
the-
8 points of fire
that's
damage.
being on
All
fire.
right.
What a fucking dude.
All right. I'm gonna turn that.
Hey, however, you also are emitting bright light.
I am. Also due to the fire shield, I am. So I kind not scroll down. Oh, it's already. I'm gonna turn Mandry to die, bitch. I'm gonna cast 5th level blight on her, so it's a con save. Get that ready for that con save.
First, somebody said I'm casting polymorph on
For the-
die bit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, is that an
I-
elf?
Because this is
I thought
98.
about turning her into a
damage,
dude,
so
or attempting to.
Fucking two. And we can have totally like brother, where art thou?
Do you have to know what I rolled before you make that?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's like a.
I got a 22.
it could make a difference.
What do I need to hit?
15. So 14. So I think you need an 8.
Say it's 15.
My save is 15 for that. He needs an 8. It'll still be a lot.
Yes.
Like this.
Damn! Fucking clutch!
All I'm
Oh
gonna
my
say is,
gosh.
I'm really glad I was off my deployment meeting.
What's going on, guys?
Oh,
What is
gosh.
going on?
A murder house.
Are you guys playing sports? Better.
Go sports.
Sounds like hitting a pleasant reader. You just feel like
They're all 8s on each side.
8-sided dice, 8 eights.
That is 38 necrotic damage.
38. You drain the moisture out of her body. You see that there's this sort of like shimmering barrier around her. And as she begins to shrivel up and pass out, she reflects part of the damage back at you
Oh god.
from her final death shrill. You take half the damage you inflicted to her.
38. So that's
19.
19.
Necrotic. But she is down.
Guys, I'm 10 HP.
You what?
You
I'm at
killed
9
her?
HP, but I killed her.
You killed her?
She is
I
down.
killed her.
Bitch.
Hey, it was only because of you, though. Basically, you
Anything else from you, Lizica? I mean, you basically threw him the alley oop.
pretty much. You're the one that set it up. You set up the kill.
The fire
You
elemental
had the better roll. I mean,
You can cut her head off later. It'll be fine.
is going to move through Liz.
Yay!
And it's going to move through Rocky, and it's going to be in both Rocky and Skriznit's spaces. You guys both are on fire.
This is. I love this guy. He's.
Isn't he the best?
after you put yourself
You can make an
down-
attack of opportunity if you want.
I'm going to with. Actually, I can't. Wait. I can still cast this. I have.
If you have
Warcaster.
Warcaster, you can
Yep.
cast a cantrip.
A cantrip only?
I
Or is
believe it's a cantrip.
Here, let me double check. It might be a touch spell, but I'm not sure. Let's see. So Warcaster, you provokes an opportunity attack from you. You can you can cast a spell at the creature rather than make an opportunity attack.
Okay.
Cool. I think I have inflict wound here. Oh, I thought it was third. It's blocking me. Do I have it? I do have inflict wound. I'll do third level inflict wound.
You got it.
So okay.
More protein.
The attack roll?
Go with the nuts.
Oh, that's a 24.
That hits.
I'm trying to get back. D10? Oh my goodness. Low protein.
Yeah, but the reason that spell, you have to be close to him to use it. That's why
Yeah.
everyone's like, I hate that spell because I don't want to be up close.
Well, that's why I have. You like to cast it through my familiar sometimes, but this also works.
Yeah,
Caster
where's he
helps.
been?
He's been
Where's
chilling.
Benji been at helping? He ain't been doing shit. He never pulls his weight.
Hey, he cast invisibility at one time.
Yeah, he did cast invisibility that one time. And he also kind of brought you back to life.
9, 11, 20 necrotic damage on the fire element.
20 necrotic. I actually did not realize how many hit points the fire elemental had, but you guys also haven't really been hitting him. And
Yeah.
because, is that a touch spell? You take, in retaliation, because you touched him, 3 points of fire damage.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Get touched.
Now it's going to make an attack on Skriznit.
We can take this guy.
An 11 to hit. That's a no, right?
Oh yeah, I was about to say I thought 11 down.
Then one on Rocky, a 25 to hit. It's going to be 10 points of fire damage. And if you weren't on fire before, you are on fire again.
Everybody's favorite.
So because you both ignited and on flames, I forgot to do this. Rocky, you take 3 fire, and Skriznit, you take... actually, I roll the same thing. You take 3 fire damage as you both set ablaze. Next up is Rocky. At the start of
Sound like
Rocky's
we
turn,
might
Rocky
take
takes 6 points of fire damage.
Fire elemental out. I would like to have a damage count and how much
That
damage.
fire elemental has been MVP on damage.
Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna go back, watch the stream, count like 300 damage on that.
Well, the thing is, a lot of times I forget those effects, and then you guys don't get hurt from them, and then I'm like, oh man, I could have did so much more damage. So you're up, Rocky.
All right. Well, I'm going to rotate just a little bit.
Makes sense.
You're actually in his space, if that matters.
Well, you know,
You might want to.
whatever gives me flanking. I'll
You got
move to that. And then I'm gonna cap this bitch.
Sure. Yeah, I like it.
18.
18 hits. His armor class is dog shit, but he's got a lot of hit points.
10 damage on the first one.
10 damage, you got it.
Oh, that hits me. 26.
26 hits.
10 damage on the second one.
10 damage on the second one.
27 to hit.
27 hits.
And I'll do a first level smite.
You got it.
Smite of Rooney. It is smited. It is.
It's like a spinaroonie, but he stays on his feet.
And there is no sin.
Two damage on that one.
You got it. Anything else from you, Rocky?
I guess attack goes. I'm gonna yell at Liz as a bonus action, and I'm gonna say, Liz, get out of here. We'll handle these guys. Turn independent.
Okay.
Why you fools? Why you fools? He just wants the solo XP. Don't let him do it.
He's just trying to steal the kill. Anything else from you, Rocky?
And then I'm going to, since I'm already on,
You are already on fire.
I'm gonna just poke my head through the fire elemental and then wink at Scrooge and go back to give him an attack if he wants it.
You get a reaction attack if you want it, Scrizz.
It's gotta be a weapon attack.
Scimitar.
It doesn't matter. I'm taking my scimitar and just taking a swipe at the.
Do it.
Your scimitar is magical?
Yes.
Okay.
And you got advantage because I'm flanking with you.
Yeah.
I love my dice tonight. And I'm rolling again. Yeah.
Nope.
Like you killed yourself at all tonight?
Don't you have a meeting to go to?
I'll waste the healing potion on you.
Wow.
6 damage.
That's crit.
That more damage than I got drought poison on that. Does he go to sleep?
He, unless it's immune to poison, he has to make a con save.
He's immune to poison.
That makes sense. I mean, he's fire.
Alright. My turn.
I'm going to say that your poison probably would burn up from coming into contact with the fire.
It's alright, you got one. They're not hurting me.
Alright.
Then now it's your turn.
I'm on fire, right?
Yeah, you are on fire. You take 9 points of fire damage.
Yeah. No, this Ferromental has at least been in the hundreds damage so far.
Um,
I didn't realize how good fire elementals were. Pretty good.
They're good as like if they're not just the main thing, but they're good at like
I'm gonna move out of the space.
Attack of opportunity?
No, not like.
just
okay,
within-
okay. Man, I wanted to hit that Skriz
ready.
ass.
You
I was
know
ready.
Deep fry me some Skriz.
I was like, go ahead, move.
Bonus action, disengage.
There you go.
Then I'm gonna move my 30 feet.
You got
Where
it.
do you want to move?
Look at that
As
strategy.
far as away as I can.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use my. Yeah, that's fine.
I was about to say, if you tell me that you're about to use your thing to hide, bitch, you're on fire.
No, I'm using my action to put the fire out.
Got it. Okay.
It's becoming more and more common this team. Using actually fire.
And that's it.
All right.
It's even better because you have to use fire elementals were good, man.
You should put
Take
those in
away
your.
full
They're a challenge rating like 5 or 6,
I'm gonna have to use one.
maybe 7. They're 5.
That's pretty good for a challenge rating 5.
They're tough, but if you put them by themselves, the players like
Oh,
anything
yeah.
else will just beat the shit.
Yeah. No, they're good with like backup. Or-
The ogre. How far away is that ogre from Skriz?
Oh, great.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Cool. Put him up in the range with Skriz.
Dude, I'm behind the rocks, you see
He gets his chain thing back. 15 to hit.
No, I got my shield.
Damn it!
Thank goodness for my shield.
The second ogre thought he saw Elvin running through the darkness, but instead focuses on Navenna because he can see her. He also gets his chain back. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
That is going to do. I feel like I haven't hit you that much this game.
You did. I just healed it back.
It's 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Good. And 18 plus.
18 plus is good.
Okay.
You're fine. That's it for his turn. Navenna, you're up. I need you to make a save on the concentration. What are you concentrating on? Haste.
Taste.
Make a con save on that. It's a DC of 10 or half the damage, so it's a DC 15.
That's what I thought I just.
You were making a con save to see if you got stunned.
Okay.
That's a different-
I rolled advantage on that
What? It's
because.
which one was the first one? We'll say that that's your con save. Go
Yeah,
ahead and make a
yeah.
con save for the stun
Okay.
because that's what you were rolling.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Give me a second. I think
Yeah, I
that's
think you're good.
17. 17.
Yeah, you're good. You don't get stunned and you make your con save.
Good thing for proficiency.
Yeah, since you already rolled the one, we'll just count that roll.
Okay.
But it is now your turn.
Okay.
Man, this has been an exciting battle.
It has been lots happening.
Yeah, I had to start ramping the difficulty up on you guys. You guys are becoming just monsters. Just absolute monsters. I was like, you guys beat a fucking adult red dragon, and I didn't debuff it. So yeah.
Yeah, this is a hard fight.
Alright.
Yeah, it's hard.
I'm
the
going
hardest one so far.
to.
We're doing all
He's
right.
like, yeah, your guild challenges weak compared to this.
Okay. I moved 5 feet. I'm still within melee. So
Sure.
now- and then I'm going to Misty Step again.
Nice.
Hey, if it works, it works. Another up.
And I'm going to keep walking.
Sorry, Benji will protect you. You yell at him.
So that is your bonus action and movement.
And then I'm going to cast a cantrip for my action.
I like it.
I'm going to cast Ray of. Does Ray of Frost, if it does it, will it go through this guy and hit Skriz?
No.
No, it's
Okay.
just single target.
No, it's just single target.
Just making sure. All right.
I'm just gonna let you know these guys have even more dog shit AC than the fire elemental. So
Good to know.
I'm mostly using this because it can slow them down.
Yeah, that's true.
that's good. That's called tactics.
Those are important.
All right. So, oh, make a ranged spell attack against the target. Sorry, I haven't done this.
Go get 'em.
Oh. 10?
A 10? 10 does not hit.
Dang, I rolled like crap. Sorry, guys.
Well, at least he's not. At least now we know
done.
he's not part of the ooze class. 'Cause
Next up is going to be Elvin. You are no longer on fire, sir.
Wow, how does it feel? You know, you're just in darkness.
So I've been feeling pretty good about this. I'm going to whisper out words, and you will see spectral wings coming from the back.
Nice.
Well, we won't see it. It's turned dark.
We don't see
Oh,
shit.
you're about to see. I'll come flying out with my flying speed, getting right behind the guy with chains.
Which one? This one or that one?
The one right That's closest to this one. That one's closest. Getting right up to him.
40 feet.
Yep. I'm gonna grab onto both of his hooks and instantly take my action and fly straight up in the air and up 40 feet.
You want to try and pick this guy up? Well, I'm just gonna let you know that he's big and he's heavy,
Isn't he an
and
ogre?
I'm gonna need a strength check, and the DC is very high,
Okay.
and 20s don't automatically succeed.
No. I only have a +2.
I'm just telling you, dude.
It
This
is
thing is big.
Pick him up.
I know what you were
Drop
trying to
his head
do.
on his
And inspiration. I'm gonna give you inspiration because it's cool, but I'm just telling you, it'd be very hard to pick this guy up off the
I
ground.
can't pick him up. That's fine. I'll go ahead and just.
You can come out berserker style with
Yeah.
Scoffog if you want.
Yeah, shield off my back, just going straight at him for a beat. So. I'm gonna use my inspiration. And that's fucking shit.
What'd you get? What'd you get? 12 hits. Not every monster has a 19 AC, guys.
I figured 15. That's pretty much like my
You have not spent a lot of time actually hitting these guys.
No.
That everyone's hit them with spells.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we felt barely any time hitting fire.
15.
Finish him off.
Yes, that's one down.
So swinging into him, just instantly kind of coming around the corner, and him still trying to look at Navina. I'm gonna slice his head clean off,
Nice.
where his eyes are still staring at him.
Eyes go rolling.
Uncle Funk's over here.
Please go ahead and take my ogre brute off the table there. That's a badass mini, by the way.
And then I'm going
Two of
to.
them too.
Did you guys get any pictures of the battle? Good.
We should reset it up afterwards.
Yeah, I will. But when you guys are heading out, I'll set it back up.
I'm gonna bonus action false light at second level.
You got it.
Oh, just kidding. That's full action. I'll use healing.
That sounded too good to be true, but
I'll use healing.
you got it.
Why have I never done this before?
So you see how Elvin cast a spell that he does not cast very often.
Did I just
His healing word is "do it." You just hear how y'all doing, and then he starts glowing.
And that's it.
All right, Lizica, you are still on fire, sir. You take 9 points of fire damage.
So glad I have resistance because that would have killed me. Yeah, so I'm gonna use my action to put out the fire,
There you go.
so I'm no longer on fire.
I like it.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to drink my last healing potion.
That seems like a good call.
Okay. It's not too great. Let's see, that was so only 13 each. Yeah, so how much I got last time? So I'm back up to 15, guys.
Woo!
Yay!
Woo!
I'm gonna. I don't. Can I just drop concentration on that? I don't really know if that takes an action or not.
As far as I know, yeah, I don't.
Okay,
I don't
I'm
think
just
you
gonna get
have
rid
to
of
I don't
darkness
think you
because
have to maintain
That's not really
concentration.
necessary anymore.
That'd be like the weirdest shit ever.
That
That
would
you
be.
have to maintain concentration on a spell.
And 15, 20, 25, 30, and then I'm just gonna go over here.
Seems good. Anything else from you, Lizica?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, Fire Elemental is going to take an attack against Rocky.
You don't have an action.
My action put out fire.
Oh,
That's a crit.
Oh, all good. Not scary.
I hear no bell.
I haven't cast Toll the Dead yet.
Hmm?
It's because I haven't cast Toll the Dead yet. See,
You take 14 points of fire damage. If you weren't on fire, you are on fire.
Oh, don't worry, I'm on fire.
He'll take a second attack against you. That definitely is going to miss. So the fire elemental takes 2 big fist-like movements at Rocky, but the flame coming up off of his head like distracts him, and he doesn't actually hit Rocky with the second swing. Rocky, you're up. Start of your turn. You take 1 point of fire damage.
wow.
All right. Can I use my hasted action to put out fire?
No.
Can I use my haste action to swing twice then?
No.
That's stupid. Well,
You can still get 3 attacks. You can use 1 act because you get 2 attacks on a round, right? Oh, I see what you're saying. No, you can't do that.
Yeah, because I think you can only take
Your bonus action or your hasted action can only be an attack.
it's
yeah, but when I
attack.
attack, I get 2 attacks.
Correct, but
It's
not
only
with
one,
haste.
It's specifically only 1 attack for haste. Let's see. You can only do attack with 1 weapon attack only, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object with haste action. But you have +2 to your AC.
So you can get 1 attack this round, or you can take all your attacks this round. Would it make you feel better if I told you that he doesn't look quite as bright as he did before? Would that help guide you?
He's a dimming star.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack him.
You got it.
That's the rugby.
There's the Rocky we know.
Yeah. And there was never really a big doubt. 16 to hit.
16 does hit.
And that is 12 damage.
12 damage. Nice.
19 to hit.
19 hits.
That is 12 damage.
On your second swing, you come through this thing and you produce such a large gust of wind with the slice that you actually extinguish the fire of the fire elemental and he dissipates into a cloud of smoke.
Cool.
So he's dead. Please remove the fire
Sorry.
elemental. Shut up. Remove the fire elemental off my map.
All right, and then I'm gonna start moving. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then hasted attack.
Seems good.
Get it.
18 hit.
18 hits.
Right. And 10 damage.
Go ahead and finish this one off too. I mean, you guys had to figure you were close, right?
Yeah.
night.
I'm just gonna like stab him through the body and scream a little bit, and then I'll wink at Skriz and be like, "You want to finish him? Take an attack." And
Skrith turns towards you. You see his eyes are all rimmed red because he's been staring at Madame Madri's body, and he just jumps towards the big berserker and just starts slashing at him with the scimitar.
Nice. So the ogre drops to the ground. And you all are out of combat.
yay!
And Skrith is still just slashing and hacking at the body.
and knitting. And knitting. Man, I haven't seen that movie in a long time, and I feel like I need to go watch that.
They're fun when they start getting some bicycles. That's where I'm at.
Thank you.
I'm gonna end haste on you so you can recover for a second before something else attacks us.
I'm casting Cure Wounds on myself at 4th level.
When I wake up, I want to check Madame Madri and see if her pendant
Yes,
is around.
I
her
was
neck.
gonna do the same thing. So good idea.
Her pendant is around her neck.
Take it.
Okay, I would. Can I tell if it's full, not full? I don't know if there's a way to tell or not with all the challenges.
It actually looks as though it doesn't have any energy in it at all.
Ooh.
That bastard bartender.
He lied to us.
Yeah, I did.
So
So as you are sort of like examining the corpse of Madame Madri, you hear some shuffling and ruffling between the 2 giant ogres and Madame Madri. Their skulls burst, and out come these brain-like creatures with feet
Oh no.
as they scurry off down into the holes.
No. No.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
No.
It's happening.
And that's why we called it New Beginnings.
And thanks everybody for watching. We are going to
Last session.
we will be back
See you
next.
last
No, I'm sorry. We are off next week.
Yes.
Off
You were
next
taking a
Off
break.
next week. We're going to take a much needed break as the dungeon master gets his next story arc underway. And other people are taking vacations and doing some fun stuff. And
So we're up.
so we're off.
Concentration
That is
is
next
back.
week, right?
Yes,
What day
that's
is
what
it?
we skipped on. I think that was the 28th.
It's the last Wednesday of
28,
the
29,
month.
whatever.
Yeah, it was like the 28th or something.
All right, so we will be back not next week, but the week
July
after,
5th.
July 5th.
July 5th.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope everybody had a good time. See you.